Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy.
I guess I got my swagger back. Yeah.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while. You could miss it.
Are you ready?
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Hey, you up yet? You're hanging out in Johnny's house.
XL 1067.
Good morning. It is 5:59, Orlando's number one hit music station. It's XL 1067. It is Johnny's house on a Tuesday morning. Well, it's going to be mostly cloudy with showers today. 80% chance of that. The high only getting up to about 56. It is 49 right now.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so if you didn't see the announcement yesterday, it looks like Bad Bunny is going on tour again. Yeah, so, his tour sold out quickly last time.
The most popular artist in the world.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't get it, but people love him.
Yeah,
They do.
So, he's kicking it off, and he's coming to Orlando first. August 5th is where he's kicking off his tour.
Is that those expensive tickets?
Camping World Stadium, yes.
Uh-huh.
Well, he has a show coming earlier than that that's already sold out.
Yeah.
Those were expensive as heck.
Okay.
This one's just
This
announced.
is the second round.
So I don't know what these are going to be.
Yeah. As long as y'all want to pay $400 a ticket, I'll keep touring.
But I bet you they're going to be just as expensive,
I would
maybe
think so.
even more. So Alesso will be special guest for 11 dates. Diplo is going to appear on some of the shows. So there's some pretty big names that are coming with him as well. So pre-sale for these tickets kick off tomorrow at noon. If you want to look into that.
I guess you might get a break because I think the other one's at Amway, and since Camping World holds more people, maybe you'll get a break on price. I don't know.
Yeah. So he's gone from arenas to stadiums.
Yeah.
Which he could totally do it.
Yeah.
There is a new show for Will Arnett. Did you see this?
No.
It actually looks pretty interesting, and I'm excited for it because it's a Netflix comedy. It is called Murderville. It comes out February 3rd, and it's got a crazy twist to it. So basically, it's a murder mystery, and a new celebrity guest is going to appear on every episode.
Okay.
So every week, there's going to be a new celebrity guest, and they don't get a script.
Oh,
so
cool.
The celebrity guests they don't get a script.
They don't get a script whatsoever. They just have to respond to the prompts by Will Arnett and pretty much wing it. And so some of the guests that they already have nailed down: Conan O'Brien, Sharon Stone, Marshawn Lynch. So, Ken Jeong, Annie Murphy from Schitt's Creek, which is very popular.
Okay.
It's going to be good.
All right.
February 3rd, Netflix coming out.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Did you see the Super Bowl logo?
No, I haven't
did
seen
not.
it.
Okay.
Oh, let me look it up.
So NBC dropped the logo yesterday, and of course it's got the Roman numerals, which it does every single year for which year it is, but some people are calling it like the CSI Super Bowl or a promo for Dexter because it looks like the palm trees, because it's in Los Angeles, the palm trees are red, and it looks like blood is dripping down from them. So people
I see it. Yeah.
So people all over social media yesterday were saying like the NBC logo for Super Bowl 56 is going viral for not a good reason.
People got something to say about
exactly.
anything.
Yeah,
it looks
anything.
I see palm trees. I can see where you would look at the other.
Yeah.
At a quick glance, I think it does look like dripping blood.
Yeah, so they're like, is this a promo for Dexter? Is this a joke? Is this CSI Super
just
Bowl?
want to post some
That's
stuff,
all
man.
they want.
Oh, and they went down to like, someone else said that it looks like Tom Brady's bloody lip from Sunday.
So stupid.
People are so stupid.
Man, y'all dumb.
For real. Martha Stewart says it's now okay to put ice in your wine. You know how that was like a thing? If you put ice in your wine, then you're like not.
Aren't you diluting your wine?
Well, you are, but
always
not by
put
that
ice in my
much.
wine.
Do you really?
Yeah, I don't need Martha Stewart to tell me it's okay.
I know. I'm like, who cares, man?
Yeah, really.
Well, if you need Martha Stewart's approval for it, this is what she said. She said, it's no problem whatsoever. She said, I'll put ice in my wine. I extend the glass quite a bit with addition of ice cubes. But she said that there's a lot of people like winemakers, or if you go to like fancy restaurants, they look down on it if you add ice to it.
Yeah.
Especially if it's like red wine.
Yeah.
Because they're like, okay.
See, red wine is what I like to add ice to because
Yeah.
I like it cold and
Yeah.
I like to
'Cause white
water
wine-
it down a little bit.
White wine's usually cold anyway.
Yeah.
But it's, isn't wine served at room temperature? Like, I'm not a wine person.
It depends on what kind. Like Chardonnay and like whites are usually cold.
Yeah.
But reds are usually dry and room temperature.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but she even met with another winemaker, and he said it's fine. Don't worry about it. We're not getting insulted. It's not like a diss to the winemaker if you're adding.
You know what? That used to matter back in the day, but listen, you spend your money on your wine. You want to put ice in it? Put ice in your damn wine.
I just feel like this bottle was like $8. Does it really matter if there's ice in it or not?
Yeah.
Well, those people wouldn't care. They wouldn't be offended.
No, we're talking about those $200 bottles.
Talking about the fancy people. Like it's like putting steak sauce on a high-end steak.
Yeah.
They're like, ugh.
And I have no problem doing that. I said, just put a liquor container on the side.
Well, she just came out with a Chardonnay for 19 Crimes. That wine, you know, like if you put your phone up to the bottle, it like moves and all that stuff. So she has a California Chardonnay with them.
Well, and she's a criminal, so
yeah,
it's
I was
perfect.
gonna say, is it her mugshot on the bottle?
I don't know.
Snoop Dogg's got 2 with her with them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the bottle comes out February 1st, $11.99. It's gonna cost you.
Ain't nobody knocking your hustle, girl. Do what you got to do. Let's get it started at 6:04 and Johnny's house. Tuesday morning, Orlando's #1 hit music station is 6:07, and it's Johnny's house.
It's going to be mostly cloudy today with an 80% chance of rain. Right now it is 51.
Miss Ray, how you feeling today?
Woohoo!
Like a new person.
You are. I mean, you're glowing in here today, man.
You look like a new person today.
Yeah, you do.
I don't know who that bitch was yesterday. Excuse me, but
Hey, you made it through the show though. No one would have known if we hadn't talked about it.
Yeah,
I like
Nobody.
Well, everybody watching would have.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, seeing you on the floor.
I would melt to the floor every commercial break.
You know, here's the funny thing is that anybody that has done any type of radio for a while has done that before. And Pat and Taco from our sister station was messing with you. And then soon as he saw Ray, they Ray, you want a beer?
Yeah, I'm like, ugh.
But then he said, you know what, girl, we all.
Yeah, he was like, I'm not gonna lie, you were green yesterday. I was like, I know.
You were looking a little rough.
Yeah.
Every Thursday morning, I used to be like that because I did Blue Martini on Wednesday night.
I came in here once with Mitch Mack's shoes on.
Oh my God.
And Doc's like, hey man, look down. Oh damn.
Yeah.
And one's a girl shoe.
Oh my God, stop.
Oh, his feet are that small. So, he's not kidding.
I'm not kidding at all.
Well, when I did get changed yesterday morning, I was in such a rush because I woke up late too. So I got to work and I'm like, what am I wearing? I didn't realize what I put on. It was just like a sweatshirt though.
Really? So. That's the thing, man. See, you went to sleep. You can't go to sleep, man.
I went to sleep for 45 minutes.
You can't do that, man.
That's dangerous.
That's real dangerous. Because your body said, oh, are we going to go there? And then you bring it back out?
Yeah. I hit the REM and then I was like, whoop, wake back up.
I will lay on the couch and just make sure I don't go to sleep. Just start thinking about some stuff. With that 1 hour, being like, okay, I can get up in about 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
10 minutes, get myself together.
I used to just come straight here from Blue Martini and sleep on the sofa in that we used to have a reception area with a couch. I just crash out there. But that was weird because then you could see people walk by when it was time to get up because people. That was back when everyone was here in the morning.
Yeah.
I couldn't sleep on those couches because that's when we had an open reception area, and you would go through the reception area. And always, I'm like, man, you know how many booties been on this?
Whatever.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't matter.
Now we used to have. You never slept in that green room? We had a green room for a minute.
No,
it had like couches and all that stuff.
By then, I wasn't doing Blue Martini no more.
Yeah.
Back when I needed it. Yeah. We didn't have it.
No.
When I was pregnant, I took a couple naps in there.
Oh yeah. No, I've done the sleep on the floor between commercial breaks before. And then when you get out of here, it's like walking out of a club. When you get out of the building, it's like walking out of the club with a daylight. You're like.
When we had split studios, Ray and I used to lay on that floor all the time.
All the time.
Did you really?
Yeah, because you guys were over here, you never knew. So we would just lay down in commercial breaks, and we would at least see each other under the board and just lay there.
Yes. Yeah. It happens. I mean, hey, your favorite team you've been rooting on all year, it went down to the wire. Here's a sad. I don't know if you saw the press conference, and I won't get too much in the football, but that last play with Mahomes and what's his name,
Kelsey.
He said they just wrote that up. He was in the huddle.
Yeah.
He said, "Hey man, if they cover me the same way, I ain't gonna do what they told me to do." And he
Well,
told.
did you see when you're? Go ahead, finish your story.
No, he just said they just made it up.
Yeah, no, Kelsey told him, and you could, if you hear it now, you can hear him telling him, do it. He told him, I'm just going to run wherever I want. I'm going to run to an open space.
He said if they run the same defense, I'm going to run to an open space. And he's going, down, do it.
Mahomes saw the setup and saw the space and just instead of yelling like whatever his pre-snap is, he yelled, do it.
He did.
And
he did.
Travis Kelsey did it.
And that was it.
I mean, they're good.
That's good football right there.
But offensive coordinators go crazy.
Yeah, I saw Mahomes, a video of him, as soon as the game was over, he ran down the whole field to go see Josh Allen. And
I know he feels bad for him because it's like, man, both of us just did our thing.
Yeah, that was a game to remember. That's one they're going to be talking about for a long time. Somebody said the Super Bowl has been canceled. They're just going to do the KC Buffalo best of 7.
That'd be nice.
I mean, they're the two best.
Your heart couldn't take it.
Oh, no.
They're the two best teams. It's just unfortunate they're on the same side, so they can't go to the Super Bowl.
Can you imagine if that was a Super Bowl? Woo!
Yeah.
That'd have been nuts. All right, let's get it started with the first call of the day. Give us a call, 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Let it ring until we catch it, or when we come back and talk, that's when you call. But we do want to talk to you and be the first one we talk to. Kick off the show. First call of the day when we get back on Johnny's house.
What up, stream folk? You guys get some weather report today. That's a sneak peek. You get it before everybody else. In case you didn't know what the weather was going to be today. It's going to be freaking cold. That should be on the weather report. Mostly cloudy with showers possible today. High of around 56. 80% chance of rain. Man, it's going to rain.
Swix. 622 is Johnny's house.
It's going to be mostly cloudy today with highs around 56. Right now it is 51.
All right, now it's time to call if you want to be the first one we talk to. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Yesterday was a very big day, and I haven't been really talking much about my father, but we got a message last week from doctors. We've done everything you can do. He's too weak to go to surgery. Get your family together. Hospice come in. You're pretty much your dad's going to die. There's another doctor that we got a second opinion from. He's like, oh, no. I specialize in this. Let me do a procedure and see if I can correct this. And they asked my dad. He said, yeah, they did the procedure yesterday, and my dad possibly going home tomorrow.
That's good.
That's good.
Wow.
The craziest thing.
Yeah.
I suggest anybody get a second opinion.
Yeah, of course.
Get a second opinion. So it's I've been kind of out of the loop lately, but that's some pretty good news for me. Other than that, yesterday was a pretty good day. Cooked for the kid.
That's good.
We talked about things, and that was about it. Miss Ray, how about you?
It was all over the place. I pulled over.
You're back to Ray.
Pulled over on the side of the road on the way home to close my eyes for about 5 minutes.
Yes.
That's smart of you. Very safe.
Yeah.
Well, I felt myself like dozing off.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I was like,
Oh,
nope.
yeah.
And so I pulled over into a parking lot and just sat there and fell asleep for a couple minutes. And then I got home, and the kids were home yesterday just because my daughter wasn't feeling well. And so they actually were in the cuddling mood. So that was fantastic.
So you just slept with him?
Yeah, so we cuddled for a little bit and slept for a little bit. And then we went to the park. And then after the park is when I started feeling like myself again.
Mom smells like rum.
So about 5 o'clock yesterday, I was back to normal.
Mommy smells like that stuff in that brown bottle.
It was beer. It was actually Coors Light.
That's even worse.
Oh, my God. You were drunk off beer?
Mommy smells like a trailer park.
Coors Light and vodka shots. We were taking Buffalo Bill shots, which is vodka, blue carousel, and grenadine.
Goodness. Well, good. I mean, listen, you're a different person today.
Yes.
I have to give it to you. But, hey, it happens every now and
Yes.
then. B, how was yours, man?
It was all right. I did some work around here, and then I went home, and I was going to take a nap, and then I freaked myself out. I'm like, my chest started hurt a little bit. I'm like, I think I'm having a heart attack.
Oh, my gosh.
You didn't say you had COVID? Because everybody, anything you have health-wise, my chest hurt. Got to be COVID.
I Googled, like, what's the symptoms of a heart attack? And I'm like, ooh, does my neck start to hurt a little bit? Am I feeling stiff? And then I'm like, my arm feels a little tingly. And then I Googled, what do you do if you're having a heart attack? Because no one was home. Nobody was home but me. I'm like, but of course I didn't have a heart attack.
You're probably having an anxiety attack over thinking you were having a heart
Yes.
attack.
Yeah, that's the problem with me. If anything goes sideways a little bit, I'm like, it's like 0 to 1,000. So yeah, I didn't have a heart attack, but I also didn't get much of a nap because I was too busy looking up what happens if you have a heart attack. So I picked up the kid from football, helped him with some schoolwork and stuff, and then my wife just cooked some delicious dinner, and we hung out around the house a little bit, and then we all crashed out early because we were all so tired.
Really?
Like we all went to bed at 8 o'clock.
Wow.
My wife probably didn't. She probably stayed up because she doesn't like go to sleep as early as us. My son and I will go to sleep as long as the sun's down. We're going to bed.
Listen, man, I close my eyes, house quiet, I'm out.
Yeah.
I got no problem. Detroit, how was yours, ma'am?
It was good. I laid down for a nap for a little bit yesterday before I had to take my dog to the vet, but I forgot that my bug service was coming yesterday. So I was asleep for about like 30 minutes, like just hit a good sleep, and then they were at my door. So that kind of threw a wrench in my day. And then we were at the vet for like 2 hours yesterday, left with a hefty bill, which was great.
Is your doggy okay?
He's excuse me.
It's okay.
He's okay. He's old.
Yeah.
You know, like I didn't even realize, but he's going to be 15 this year.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget how old he is because he stays the same. Like he's been the same size since I've gotten him.
Yep.
He has the same amount of energy.
Yeah.
London's 15, and sometimes I forget that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's crazy.
You all right?
Clear
Need
my
some water?
throat, yeah. But
I mean, to smack you in the throat.
yeah, right. But yeah, no, he's fine. We had to give him cough syrup now, so it's like went from the eardrops to the cough syrup. He hates it. You know when we take medicine that we don't like and like your initial reaction is you go like blech.
Yeah.
He does that.
Does he really?
Yeah. Or he like shakes his head.
He's shaking his head saying, stop it, please. Please stop it. All right, listen. All right, we got one here. Let's see. XL, good morning.
Hello.
Surprised you, didn't you? You didn't think we was going to answer.
Yeah, we're just getting ready. That's why I was like, oh, let's just call and see what happens.
What y'all doing playing on the phone this early in the morning? This is some nighttime show stuff.
Well, I'm getting ready for my senior photos. That's why I'm like, why don't we call?
Oh, and what school's getting ready for senior photos?
New Mexico Connections Academy.
Okay. And who's there with you?
My mom.
Oh, your mom. And what's your name?
Nayeli.
So y'all just heard us and said, you know what? We never call. Let's call.
Yeah.
Wow. So what's on store? What other than photos? What's your plan for today?
After that, I'm just gonna rot. Not gonna lie.
You're gonna rot?
Yeah.
I
like that term.
Yes. So rot means nothing, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, because I'm not from here, so I don't really know what is there to do here.
Where you from?
I've already been to. I'm from New Mexico.
And how long have you been here?
I've been here for almost 2 months now.
Oh, and you're already taking senior photos.
Yeah.
So you're not graduating with any of your friends. These are people that you don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know these people.
Oh, gotcha.
I love you.
Have you made any new friends? It's been 2 months.
I'm sorry?
Have you made any new friends yet?
At different parks that I go to, yeah, because we travel full time, and so we go to a different RV park every month.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
That is incredible.
Y'all live in an RV.
Yes.
Have we talked to you before?
I think you've talked to my mom.
Yeah, because I know we talked to somebody that lives in an RV.
Yeah, that is pretty awesome.
Oh, so how long do you stay in a place for, like you're here? How long will you stay?
Usually a month, but there's been some times where we moved every 2 weeks.
And so you stay doing high school virtually from the same place.
Yes.
And you just move around.
I could
Gotcha.
do high school and college from my laptop.
Got you.
And where you take the photos?
Where do you think it's Wakeview Lake.
Okay.
I think that's
cool.
what it's called.
All right.
Do you like this lifestyle?
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Yeah,
That's so cool.
I think I would dig
wouldn't
it.
be able to stop. Yeah.
You need to like blog. Or
You should, because you're in a
video.
new spot all the time. You definitely have a lot of content.
You probably go viral.
I tried to, but I get busy with school.
Yeah.
Wow. So today you'll be. How often do you leave the RV?
A few times just to go outside and work outside because I'm able to. My parents can't, so I take advantage of it.
Your parents can't. Well, y'all on the run or something?
I mean, if you want to put it that way.
Oh, this just got interesting.
Now you really need to blog.
I know. I mean, I'm not sure if you know how the witness protection program works, but you're not supposed to call a radio station.
You're really not.
We're just gonna risk it for the biscuit, you know.
Oh my God, yo, I love your personality.
Yeah, you should call from each state you stop in.
You
Yeah,
should.
really. If you're up at this time, you call in, okay?
Okay.
All right. Well, listen. You have a beautiful day in the RV.
You as well.
All right. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That's awesome.
I would dig that moving around stuff. I just don't know how I could deal with the tight quarters of my wife and my son like that.
Yeah.
Well, listen. When you're on the run, man, you got to do what you got to do. You know, you got to risk it for the biscuit,
I
bro.
want to know more. Me too. Like, what is going on?
No, see, you know just the right amount to be intrigued.
Yes.
Yeah, but I need
exactly,
more.
Exactly. Listen, we come back. What are some things that cost a lot of money, and they shouldn't? We'll talk about that next on Johnny's House. 6:39 on a Tuesday morning. You're listening to Johnny's House.
Mostly cloudy today with an 80% chance of rain. Right now it is 51.
Brian, tell me about this BuzzFeed thread that they were doing.
They posted a Reddit thread yesterday about things that cost way more than they should, and everyone was chiming on it. So college tuition popped up on there. Blinds, which are expensive.
I don't understand that one either.
My gosh, they're expensive. Blinds.
Oh, yes.
And it's recent, so COVID tests even popped up because they're thinking, look, if I could buy a $25 home test, then why I got to pay you $125?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Just because it's verified. So there was just a long list of things that were like expensive, way more than they should be.
I got two on my list, but I don't want to give all of them away because I got a whole list of them. My favorite I always talk about, chicken wings. Insane. And there's no shortage anymore. But they didn't bring the prices back down.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And another one, and I hate to say this, florist, because I know that's your hustle, roses on Valentine's Day.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Because they're not that expensive in August.
No. Woo!
But, the demand goes up.
Woo!
Oh.
Price. What is it for you, B?
Toll roads.
Are
outrageous.
And they're building a new one right down the center I-4.
Let's not.
You just can't tell me that you haven't paid it off already. Like, that's the loan that never gets paid off. And I know they're like, well, they use it to better the roads. No, they don't.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Didn't they get this $1 trillion infrastructure bill that's supposed to go to roads?
Don't even try to sell me on
I know.
that.
I just got a bill in the mail, and I'm like, why do I even have a sticker on my freaking car?
Yeah.
Why do I have that sticker?
Yeah, that's the biggest hustle. Toll roads drive me nuts. I look at that sign every time I walk by, $1.15. What?
Just so I just go back from this point to that point.
To pass through.
And there's just
This is
so
America.
many of
So
them
many.
here. Like, there's a couple. There's not really any in Michigan, but there's some when you drive through Ohio, like when we would go to Cedar Point. But it's like you pay when you get on and you pay when you get off. And that's it.
That's like
you
a
don't
turnpike.
keep continuously paying throughout the road.
Instead of building more convenient regular roads, they didn't do that. They only made the convenient part toll roads.
Yeah.
So, like, if I want to get to where Ray lives from where I live, I could take 50 if I want.
Oh, it'll take a while.
I could take Colonial. It'll take me 2 hours.
Yeah, it would.
But they've never done anything to make it easier for common folk.
Yes.
They just, throw a toll on it and say, here, pay it.
And Michigan hadn't learned to hustle yet.
Yeah, but Michigan also has trash roads. So.
Yeah. Detroit, what's on your list?
Definitely vet bills after yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, you get blood drawn and it's $165. You want them to just like do an exam. That's another $100.
Oh yeah, don't look at an itemized medical bill.
Expensive. That I would say gas right now is absolutely ridiculous.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Well, see, gas is that thing you've always had to deal with.
Yeah.
That's something that's always been around.
It's
It always
never
happened.
been this crazy.
Yeah.
And also parking. Like when you want to go somewhere at
That's
like
insane.
a concert or even like a theme park. Like here's this parking lot, but it costs you $40 to park here.
Oh, I'll get them better. Airport parking. You want to park next to the airport?
Yeah.
Forget about it.
Ridiculous.
Forget about it. What about you?
I would say surcharges right now. So like
Yeah.
if you were to get an Uber
Yes.
or
What's
a
a
Lyft,
surcharge? What is
I
that?
don't get it. And who makes the executive decision on when to put those surcharges on?
Yeah, and
it's
don't
like,
even-
because it's a Saturday night. I'm sorry.
Ticketmaster too?
Yes,
Service
yes.
charges? Come on now.
Yes, or
Yeah.
like delivery fees for
Oh, yeah.
any delivery
Oh, yeah.
service now.
You go to the app, you say, yeah, I want that, and that. Okay, boom. Hey! Whoa,
I'm like, why am I paying
whoa.
more for delivery
Oh, yeah.
than the product?
Right, when you move things online, you remove services actually, so it
Yes.
should be cheaper.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to find out for you, what is something that costs more than it should? Got a $25 PDQ gift card. We just want to hook it up first thing in the morning, but you got to share with us. You pay for it. You see it, but it should not cost that much. It should not. 407-919-1067, 877 919-1067. The XL Mobile is up and it's running, and we're reading it. You can put it there, social media. We can get in conversation there. And, of course, the live stream. They're all friends in there, and they're talking about it, too. Something that costs more than it should, you tell us, we'll hook you up on Johnny's House. Johnny's house, 653.
It's going to be mostly cloudy today with highs around 56. Right now it is 51.
I want to talk about some things that just cost too much, and they shouldn't. They shouldn't cost that much, but they do, and we buy them, and we mad and all that stuff. $25 PDQ gift card just for participating and talking to us. Nicole, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, what's something that costs too much and it shouldn't?
I went to the store yesterday and toilet paper.
We did that to ourselves. We did that.
Skyrocketed. It was $35 for a big pack.
Yes. We did that.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Nicole, we did that. We heard there was a shortage in Australia, and we lost our mind and bought it all up.
It was so bad yesterday, but I bought it anyway. So
yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. You get it anyway, but you're a little angry about it. Like, damn.
Yeah, because if you buy the cheap stuff, then your fingers go through the toilet paper.
25.
What's that?
I think it used to cost 25 for that size.
Yeah.
Too much.
Toilet paper is something that like you can't go the cheap route to.
We did it. We went out there and bought it all up.
Yeah.
Nicole, you hold on.
Agreed.
You hold on one second. Chrissy, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Chrissy, what's something that costs too much and it shouldn't?
We went to a theme park this past weekend and paid $50 for freaking preferred parking.
See, you want to go big baller style. You didn't have to go preferred, you know.
Yeah, but you don't want to walk 5 miles to get in.
Well, you pay for that convenience, see?
Still wasn't close enough when you're done.
For $50, I want to look hard to come get me. Woo-hoo.
Hey, look, we have annual passes to a couple theme parks, and that's one of the best perks is you don't pay for parking. Now, I won't splurge for the preferred because I get that free parking, but I won't do preferred.
$50. Now, see, Chrissy, you do that, you already got an attitude before you get in the park. You already got, see?
But that's what happens when you have a 4-year-old. You don't want to, carry the 4-year-old after you're done at the park for 5 miles.
Yep.
I'm crying.
I got you.
Yep, $50. You hold on a second.
It's like me with toll roads. I chose convenience.
Yes.
I'm mad about it, but I chose convenience.
Yes. Audrey, good morning.
Good morning.
But what costs more than it should?
Kids sports and acting lessons. I pay $200 a month for 4 classes. It's disgusting. It's more than half of my car payment.
Yeah, but you want that kid to be a superstar, don't you?
Yeah, but it's not. That's ridiculous.
Well, he's going to pay you back. Once he makes it big, he's going to pay it back, though, you know?
That's probably why parents act like that.
If they make it big.
No, they're going to make it big. So you can't go in there with that attitude. You got to go in there.
Oh, my gosh, it's crazy.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
But is the kid enjoying it? The kid's enjoying it, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
There you go. That's called a parent tax. You got to pay it. All right, hold on a second. Ray, what they saying over there, it shouldn't cost that much, but it do.
Houses, vehicles, groceries, all way too expensive.
Yes, and yes.
Well, houses are investments, so that one I can't take off. But everything else, yes.
New appliances have skyrocketed.
If you can get them.
Food in general.
Yeah.
Somebody said an Aston Martin SUV. Well, crap.
Yeah. B, what they say, man?
XL Momo powered by attorney Dan Newland. Interact, need a check, call Dan Newland. They get the assignment. Glasses. They say glasses are so expensive.
Yes.
And you have to pay for them because you need to see.
And there is a difference between cheap glasses and nice glasses. There is a difference.
Yep.
Yeah.
Greeting cards.
Yes.
Those things are so expensive.
How much
they are.
Oh,
sometimes
yeah.
they're like $6-7.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's like so hard to find one because sometimes they have the 99
shoebox
cent
ones.
section,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
then it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
like literally an empty card.
I remember buying one. I didn't even check the price. I went up to,
For
wait,
99 cents, you have to basically make your own card.
So the little house that pops up is an extra $3?
Oh, some of those are like $14, $15. They got a pop up.
I remember on our wedding night, Missy and I turned over the cards to look at the price.
Yes.
Some of them, because I was like, damn, it says it right there.
It's crazy.
Oh, yeah. Good,
and then fruits and vegetables. And
You gotta
that's
have 'em.
crazy. I know, but you want your
Yeah.
kids to eat healthy, but you can't
Yeah.
afford them to eat healthy because it's
And
so
it's-
much cheaper to buy junk.
Yeah, isn't it sad? You can get a burger and fries for cheaper than you can vegetables.
Yeah, and someone said beef jerky too.
Yeah.
Beef jerky's so expensive, and you
It's
get
always
such
has
a
been,
small
though.
amount.
It has always
It
been
doesn't make sense
expensive.
though. You can get a steak
Yeah.
for less than
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
pay for the beef
I
jerky.
just bought a bag of beef jerky at the grocery
Yeah.
store over the weekend, and I literally had like 4 pieces, and it was gone.
was
And I was
gone.
like, "Damn, this was $7."
Here's the funny thing. You reach it in the bag like there's supposed to be some more.
Yeah, you can get an entire steak for $7.
I literally like cut the bag open and lick it just because I'm like, I paid this much for it.
What is it on the live stream there, Detroit?
On the live stream, we have medical bills, oil changes for cars.
Yeah.
That's so expensive.
Didn't used to
Feminine
be.
products,
Yeah.
daycare.
They're trying to do something in Congress that feminine products should be free.
Yeah.
It should
They
be.
Yeah.
free. Nicole, we're going to hook you up with a PDQ gift card because you're the first one to call in and said toilet paper. Miss Ray, what you working on?
Cardi B and that blogger that have been going at it. Cardi B just won.
Oh, got to find out next.
XL 1067 has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Fun. That's fun. F-U-N. Enter it now. XL1067.com.
What's up? This is Billie Eilish.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
This is Dua Lipa.
1067.
Orlando.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so Cardi B has been going back and forth with this blogger since 2019 is when Cardi B started suing Tasha, is her name, when she refused to take down some damaging posts about her that went viral. So the thing is that people can write whatever they want on the internet, but when it takes off, that's when it kind of like, she saw it. So after a week-plus long trial, Tasha was found liable on 3 separate claims in order to pay Cardi B $1.25 million.
She doesn't have that, does she?
No, God, no.
No.
So, but that's in general damages and $250,000 for medical expenses.
Really?
Yeah. So, I mean, Cardi B even went on the witness stand. She testified. She said she was suicidal during this whole period as a direct result of Tasha's stories. So Cardi B was awarded yesterday, and her attorney and everything came out and said, like, this is, it was a mess.
Wow.
The whole thing was a mess, but they're excited that they can close it.
Are they going to make her pay Cardi B's legal fees?
I don't know.
You know?
I have no idea what exactly it comes down to.
It's going to be like 50 Cent sued that artist, and the lady can't pay her. And 50 Cent's like, anytime she posts anything.
Tia Marie,
Yes,
she posts a hamburger. Hey.
You know this girl better not ever type anything on the internet.
He just posted again because it's just the anniversary of 2 years from the time she said she didn't do it, and he's like, just letting y'all know it's $37,000 now. She still ain't paid me. He don't need the money.
No,
for him it's just
And
principality.
neither does Cardi B. But it's like this lady called her a prostitute, said that she was on drugs all the time, said that she had STDs, said that like all these things. And so Cardi B was like, I'm taking you to court. I'm suing you. She won. She'll never see the money.
I bet when the lawyer gave her that pound, she's like,
who does this lady think I am? So this is crazy. And I think Brian is somebody that said something when we announced that Adele was canceling her Las Vegas residency.
Some backlash.
Yeah, that she was getting some backlash, and she was blaming it on like a massive COVID outbreak on her crew. But there are multiple sources now that are connected to the Caesars Palace that are saying that the real reason the show is on ice is because Adele's displeased by the production.
Yeah.
So she was not happy with various set pieces, the choir, the sound system, other items associated with the show. And so a lot of sources are saying that, listen, this is not having to do with COVID.
Yeah.
It's just a couple elements were not good enough for her.
Yeah. See, those are the people she was yelling at behind the scenes.
The set designer is a pretty big deal. I don't know anything about that world, obviously, but I guess the person is huge in the industry, and they came out and said, no. Like, we've been arguing for months. Like, the big thing is this didn't have to be a 24-hour thing.
So that's the thing.
Because this was never going to happen the way she wanted it to happen.
They knew that about
And they knew that a long time ago.
And the people at Caesars Palace, they were shocked when she came out and canceled at the last minute because they were like, okay, all these like hard works and everything, every aspect that has been put into the show, she might not have agreed to it, but 24 hours before, they thought the show was going to go on.
Oh, wow.
But no, she canceled. Adele's crew, all of those people are saying that, no. COVID is not the reason why this was canceled or postponed. So the singer said that her crew had like 30 straight hours.
Yeah.
Remember, she sat up 30 straight hours to make the decision.
Yeah.
So now they're hoping that to be able to pull off Adele's late shows that like she's going to postpone and reschedule, I don't know if it's going to be there.
Yeah, see, here's the thing. They got to all sit down, man, because if she's going to be doing this and her staff and her crew and the backup people don't like her, it won't be pleasant for her.
No.
They need to sit down and say, okay, listen.
They got to relocate or something if they can't agree.
Good.
Can they do that?
I'm sure some
Well, I
contracts
mean, there'll be
signed.
some money changing hands because, I mean, Caesars was supposed to get some cash. But
But if you got somebody already in the background talking about,
problem is the same parent company owns all of those casinos. So, like, when you see Mandalay, MGM, all that stuff, the same person owns them all.
Yeah.
Damn. All right, let's have some fun. Play Smarter Than Your Hood. We'll do that on Johnny's House. Johnny's house is 708.
It's going to be mostly cloudy today with highs around 56. Right now it is 51.
Little update of the Crystal Symphony. That was the boat that was supposed to be in Miami a couple days ago, but it pretty much had they were going to be boarded and taken from them because they have a back bill of $4.6 million in fuel. The update, it is still in the Bimini and the Bahamas, and the leaders down there is like, listen, we ain't gonna throw them out. Now, all the passengers have been ferried back to Miami. There were like 200 people on staff whose contract was up, and they're gone. But they say there's 400 people on the boat now. Don't know what to do there, so they're just gonna be there. Because, I'm sure they got plenty of food, just chilling out. But until they make this right, they're shutting down operations on most of their boats, and this one just gonna probably be down there until somebody put a little down payment. They got to put something on the fuel. Because this company like, 4 point. How do you let it get that bad? I thought that I didn't. What kind of fuel does a cruise ship run on?
I don't know.
I know they got.
Who knows? I have no idea.
That's crazy. But anyway, it's just.
I'm guessing it's like not just regular.
No, 4.6 million in fuel. That's a lot.
Number 87.
Yeah.
They probably got to put the good stuff in there.
Yeah, they probably got that 95 octane.
Ethanol free.
Mm-hmm. But didn't you say it was a high end cruise line?
Yeah, it's insanely high end.
Goodness.
Which means they're paying a lot of money to be on it. They got money. That's how rich people do, though. They don't pay their bills.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, this boat is stuck. All right, it's time to play Smarter Than Your Hood. That's when we get two cities to compete and see who is the best. What's our winning city? You know, Detroit?
Oviedo. So they're going for their second win today.
Oviedo. Now, we just have these very simple questions. Brian, where'd you find the question today, sir?
Now, the top of this quiz said easiest trivia ever.
Detroit, how easy are they?
So we'll see.
Pretty easy. I think I'd be stumped on a couple questions.
Really? Which number?
Let's see. I would probably be stumped on 4.
What?
I mean,
really?
I didn't grow up with those.
Okay.
What do you mean? Neither did I.
I didn't either.
5 might throw me off a little bit.
What? Wow. Okay. All right. We won't say it. You too, Ray?
5 is a little questionable for me.
I weep for the future.
Wow.
I mean,
okay.
Who needs to know that?
Okay.
Anyone who's ever taken history.
Like History 101.
See, I wasn't a history person.
I wasn't either.
Yeah.
You still had to take it.
I napped through
Stupid.
history.
That's obvious.
It was boring to me.
I see.
Or watched Bugs Bunny.
Goodness.
I didn't watch Bugs Bunny.
Didn't.
All right. If you're from Oviedo, all you got to do is text Oviedo to 41067. And if you'd like to play and say we're smarter than Oviedo, you can text the name of your city to 41067 or give us a call 407-919-1067 877-919-1067. And if you win today, we're going to hook you up with a pair of tickets. Check out the Clippers Magic. It's going to be on a Wednesday at 7 o'clock. It is a New City Edition Uniform Day. So if you want to check it out and if you want to buy tickets, go to OrlandoMagic.com. Got some Magic Clipper tickets for you, but you got to win. If you're from Oviedo, text the name of your city to 41067. You want to play against them, you can text 41067 or call 407-919-1067 877-919-1067. When we come back, let's find out who is smarter than your hood on Johnny's House.
Debt. A liability or obligation to pay or render something. Yeah, we can ease that. How about $1,000? Win weekdays every hour on XL 1067.
Oh my God.
Listen now, interact and need a check. Yeah. There's only.
This traffic center is brought to you by the one and only attorney Dan Newland.
We have slow traffic now eastbound on I-4 from US 27 past Osceola Polk Line Road. Have a crash blocking northbound Orange Blossom Trail at Chancery Lane. You might want to use Weingard Road or John Young Parkway as your alternates. We're up to speed on the beach line from the coast to Orlando. Things are quiet on the 429 and on Florida's Turnpike in Central Florida. See traffic problems? Call the SafeDutchSecurity.com traffic tip line at 866-676-8477 from the Traffic Center. I'm Daisy Ash.
Make some noise, everybody.
Get ready
Radio Music Awards, how you feeling tonight?
for our 2022 iHeartRadio Music Awards.
Celebrating the biggest artist of the year.
It's about the music.
All sorts of formats, all sorts of styles.
Honoring the musicians you love.
Returning to Fox on March 22nd.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. I'm like almost in tears. iHeartRadio Music Awards.
Be here as the nominees are announced.
Ladies and gentlemen,
here are the nominees. Thursday morning at 9.
CW18. Everyone gets angry.
Clark, you need to calm down.
I can't control these outbursts. I black out. It's like I'm not even there.
But tonight on the CW,
all this anger, it's not mine. It's that thing.
when Superman catches these kinds of feelings,
You are the most powerful being in this world. And if you're losing control,
nobody's safe.
this is a national security situation.
Superman and Lois, right before Naomi, on you tonight on the CW.
Tonight, beginning at 8, only on CW18.
This is the time to get caught up. This is the time to know what's happening now and what's developed during the day. This is West 2 News at 10 on CW18.
News never stops.
And that's why our team keeps going.
Following the big stories.
Tracking the next storm.
Breaking down the big play. It's all in a day's work, and our work never stops.
Michelle, Stuart, Tony, and Darren. West 2 News at 10 on CW18.
Your entertainment news is brought to you by Johnny's House sponsor, Todd Minor Law. Remember, there's a reason people call Todd Minor Law. In an accident, call Todd Minor.
Today, it will rain. Or maybe not. Let's be honest, we have no idea. XL Weather. Siri, play XL 106.7 on iHeartRadio.
Johnny's house in the 722.
It's going to be mostly cloudy today with an 80% chance of rain. Right now it is 51.
Time to play Smarter Than Your Hood. That's where we get two cities to compete to find out who is the smartest. And this is the easiest trivia ever. That's where Brian found them from. But first, we must meet our contestants from the huge city of Hunters Creek. Woohoo! Daniel, good morning.
Morning, what's going on?
When did Hunters Creek become a city?
I have no idea. I actually didn't know it was.
All right, we got you down for that. All right, we hanging out with you in Hunters Creek. What we going to do, man?
Probably go to Gators Dockside, grab some wings.
Yeah.
All right, they got the scooter sauce. Woo, I love
Our
it.
boys' pizza place used to be there.
Oh,
How many
yeah.
years ago?
Billy
Billy
Gardell.
Gardell had a pizza place
There's
there.
a Tijuana Flats up in there, too.
There's one up in there, too?
Yeah.
All right. Brian, if you can, connect 3 and 4. 3 and 4, saying that we're back to compete and regain the crown from Oviedo. Cameron, good morning.
Woo!
There you
Hi,
go.
good morning.
How are you? We hanging out in Oviedo. What we going to do?
I mean, we're going to Gators and Tijuana Flats.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Say we got that, too?
No.
We got that,
Yeah,
too.
we got that too. No, I mean, Oviedo on the Park is up and coming. It's super awesome. Black Hammock. Oviedo's just the best place to live.
Man, what do? You got a lot of energy for this time in the morning. You had some coffee or something?
I have high schoolers, so I've been up since 5:30.
Oh, okay. All right, the way it works is we're going to ask you a couple of questions, and the way you answer them is you shout out the name of your city so we can get a gauge on the count of 3. Shout out your cities. 1, 2, 3.
Oviedo.
Ooh,
Oviedo's hype.
Oviedo is hype. All right, let's try it again. 1, 2, 3.
Oviedo.
That was close.
All right, Hunters Creek, you might want to go just a little bit louder. All right, here's the first question. What fruit under the sea does SpongeBob live?
Oviedo.
Creek.
I heard Oviedo.
Oviedo first. Yeah.
All right, Oviedo. Okay, Cameron.
He lives in a pineapple under the sea.
Oh, you get the point. And the way the point system is, you get it right, you get a point. Get it wrong, get a point. But don't worry about it because the last one is either a tiebreaker or win. All right, Miss Ray.
Okay, how many degrees are in a circle?
Oviedo.
I heard Hunters Creek.
Hunters Creek,
Daniel.
360.
All
Yes,
right,
there are.
we have a tie game. B.
Ooh, all right. Which natural disaster is measured with a Richter scale?
Oviedo.
Oviedo. Cameron.
Earthquake.
Correct.
All right, the way it works now is Daniel, if you get it right, it's a tie. All right, Cameron, you get it wrong, it's a tie, and we go to the tiebreaker. And Cameron, if you get it right, you just straight up win. Okay?
Okay, I'm gonna win.
Oh, okay. Detroit, when you're ready.
Who discovered electricity?
Hunters Creek.
Whoa! Daniel.
Benjamin Franklin.
That is correct.
We have a tie game. A tie game, which means we go to the tiebreaker. Okay.
Oh, no.
With all the weather we've had this week, in over 150 years, in several severe cold outbreaks, what's the coldest temperature ever recorded in the state of Florida? The coldest temperature.
Hunters Creek.
No, you both get
It's
the
all right.
answer. All right, all right, Daniel, go ahead. What do you say?
I'm going to say 18 degrees.
18. Okay. Cameron, what do you say?
I was gonna say 17.
17. The answer is 2. Congratulations.
What? It's been 2 here?
No, in the state of Florida.
In the state of
We're
Florida.
talking about the panhandle.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Congratulations,
That's so really
Oviedo.
cool.
You are the winner.
Yeah.
This was recorded in 1899.
It snowed back in the 70s.
Yeah?
Damn.
Damn. All right, congratulations. You're a winner. You got yourself a pair of tickets to check out the Clippers and the Magic basketball game. Hold on so we can get some information from you.
I mean, I wasn't alive then, but I've seen the photos.
Of that snow?
Of the snow. People were writing it on their windows and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Anytime we get a cold front, them photos, they pop back out.
And remember, it almost snowed one year when I was in high school. It got to where there was flurries in the air, but it never
Really?
hit the ground. Yeah.
Nice. All right, listen, we come back, we're going to talk about some arguments that you're having in your household, and it's not about the normal thing, but it might be in your house. We'll talk about it when we come back on Johnny's House.
This traffic center is brought to you by the one and only attorney Dan Newland.
We have slow traffic eastbound on I-4 from US 27 past Osceola Polk Line Road. And westbound I-4 has some heavy traffic now approaching Lee Road. An accident blocks northbound Orange Blossom Trail at Chancery Lane. You may want to use Weingard Road or John Young Parkway instead. Had a crash on Maitland Boulevard at Maitland Settlement Boulevard and some fire department activity westbound on Broadway Street at Lockwood Boulevard. See traffic problems? Call the SafeTouchSecurity.com traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Daisy Ash.
I want to break free.
Ready to break free, Orlando? Book your 2022 cruise today with Norwegian and enjoy 70% off the second guest on all cruises to Alaska, Europe, and more. Plus, take all free offers including free open bar, free specialty dining, free air, and much more. Visit ncl.com, call your travel advisor, or 1-888-NCL-CRUISE. Offer ends soon. Norwegian Cruise Line. Sail safe, feel free. Ships registry the Bahamas and USA. Restrictions apply.
Hey, Mario Lopez here. COVID cases and new variants are unfortunately on the rise again. If you're experiencing symptoms, think you've been exposed, or just aren't quite sure about that one gathering you attended recently, get a no-cost patient COVID test at covidclinic.org. They have locations all throughout the state with rapid result testing also available. So visit covidclinic.org and find a location near you. It is easy, fast, and super safe. covidclinic.org.
Mrs. T's mini pierogies can turn any meal into the new favorite. Delicious pasta pockets stuffed with creamy.
Tuesday morning is 7:35, Johnny's house.
It's going to be mostly cloudy today with highs around 56. Right now it is 51.
We want you to join our Cupid Undie Run team, okay? Our team is growing, and we'd like you to be a part of it. I want to get us up to about 30. Where are we at now?
I think we're at 12 currently. We're trying to get 3. So we're about 15.
About 15.
15, and we're almost at like $800.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Only costs $45. It's for an amazing cause. It's going to be Saturday, February 19th. It's from 12 until 4 or 4 until whenever, and it's a party, and the run is less than a mile. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never run it. I've never run it.
I don't run it.
I did once.
Yeah. Oh, I know you.
Yeah,
and you
I
were
tried
partying
to
up.
once, too.
You were partying hard too.
Threw up afterwards.
I run and get tacos, and then I
Yes.
sit down and wait for everybody to get back.
They give us a mic right by the beginning and the starting line, and we just, cheer you in.
Yeah.
And then they put a taco place right across the street, so now I don't even have to run any further. I go to 10 and Taco right across the street,
Oh,
made it
it's
even
beautiful.
easier.
It's a lot of fun, man, and it's an opportunity for us to get back out. COVID is going to be here, y'all, so we're going to have to live with it. We're going to be back out again. Ray, if they want to join our team, what's the best way to find it?
All right, so all of the links are on our social media, but
Okay.
you can go to xl1067.com, enter the keyword Cupid, and it'll pop up right there.
All right, please be a part of our team. It's a great time. You meet new friends. You don't have to wear your underwear if you want. If you don't want to, now there's some people with some underwear on.
Oh,
and
yeah.
There's some guys that like, whoa, boy, play it, put that thing away.
Yeah, some stuff does bounce around.
But it's a lot of fun, and we want you to be a part of our team. And again, it's for a great cause. If you want to just be a part, sign up, $45, and we'll all hang out in our own little area, and we've got little things for you. And it's just going to be a beautiful Saturday to do so. All right. A lot of couples argue about a lot of things. And what's the one thing that couples are arguing about, Ray?
Okay, so you know how you always argue about like where you want to eat?
Yes.
That's like a common argument.
Every single time.
Where do you want to eat? It's like repetitive over and over again.
Because they say, I don't care. And you say, how about this? Then they say, no.
I don't want that.
Yeah.
Okay, how about this? No.
Nah, I'm not feeling that.
But you said you didn't care.
Yeah, they said that there's about 7 different food-related arguments that people argue about in couples.
Okay.
So it's like
All right, give us one or two, and we'll see if we've ever argued with it.
42% of people said that they have argued that their partner doesn't cook as often as they'd like them to.
I've never had an argument over that.
Nah. My wife loves to cook. So.
Yeah. No.
Missy and I have had this argument. 42% of people have argued over following a recipe correctly or incorrectly.
No, I never had that.
We don't even follow recipes. My wife and I just kind of throw stuff in and hope we get it right next time.
See, I tried to follow recipes, but Missy just throws everything in, and I'm like...
But she's great at it.
She's incredible.
Yeah.
What groceries to buy or the grocery budget? Couples fight over that.
I never had that.
Nah, my wife handles that, and I'm like, all right, cool, whatever.
And then...
What? You ain't been quiet over there?
No, I don't think we really fight over any of these.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What about who should cook dinner?
No, I mean, everybody knows that the lady should do that. Ain't nothing to fight about.
Know your role.
I'm just going to ignore that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well-
come on. You know ain't number jokes on the radio.
43% of people said that they've dumped someone because they were a bad cook.
There's no reason to dump
I've
anybody.
dated,
Right? You can learn.
listen, I've dated someone who was a bad cook. It was bad.
I'm not a good cook.
But you encourage them.
Right.
You say, hey, listen, maybe do this or do that. But yeah, it's.
Or you just order food in or you cook. I mean, and
Yeah.
if you like someone, that's no reason to
Well, see,
dump
some people think they can cook and they can't. And that's the ones you're gonna have a problem with because they're like, hey, I cooked again. Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah, I remember my ex was a little older than me, and he would be upset that I wouldn't cook dinner for him when he came home. And I'm like, A, we both work at restaurants. B, I'm like 18 years old. So,
Ray, he wanted a hot meal when he came home.
See, it's your job. Get in there and do it.
nah, I just got off my shift too.
So
So
how do you approach something like that? Hey, do you go in and just say, hey, you know what would be really nice? I'd love, if you're not working your shift, to come home to some dinner.
no, it
didn't
was
go out?
more like, so what are we gonna eat for dinner tonight? I'm like, I don't know. What do you want? And
You
he's
tell
like,
me.
yeah. And
What'd you
so
bring home?
It was basically, and then I overheard him talking about it to his friend that I don't cook and don't do anything.
Now, what was the age difference? You were 18 and he was
34.
It was about 10 years.
10 years.
I was close.
My man,
Nuh-uh.
my man said, I'm about this 18-year-old here.
Lowballed it.
About this 18-year-old here trying to mold her, and she ain't trying to be
Yeah.
molded.
You better quit that itching and get your ass in the kitchen.
I want a hot meal.
Well, We're all fortunate that did not work out.
Well, the thing is that you can't come across that way. You got to be encouraging if you want that hot meal.
Yeah.
You got to cook one and say, let's go back and forth, and then slowly you stop
Instead,
cooking.
I overheard him talking to his friend. I'm like, say it to my face,
You gotta be
bitch.
encouraging. Okay, how about this? Please quit that itching and get your ass in the kitchen.
It's like, don't you know this time last year I was in fourth period? Get off my
Again,
back.
there's a friendly confines right around the corner. Why don't we just go there?
Don't you know last semester I failed home ec?
Last semester. All right. We want to find out what are the few food arguments that you have in your household. And for sharing, we're going to hook you up with a $50 Metro Diner dining card, so you ain't got to worry about that. You can go ahead and get that. You can enjoy today online, order today online, curbside pickup to go, or delivery, metrodiner.com. But you got to tell us the last food argument you had in your household. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. XL Mobile, you can tell us there. It's 41067. You can tell everybody on social media because they're reading it. And if you're on the live stream watching us, you drop your comments there too. Last food argument that you had in your household, a $50 Metro Diner dining card is up for grabs. We want to hear your stories, but you got to call us first on Johnny's House. 7:49 is time. It's Johnny's house.
Mostly cloudy today with an 80% chance of rain. Right now it is 51.
So there's major arguments that people are having in their house over food. And we want to find out the last food argument you had in your house. Got a $50 Metro Diner dining card for you, but you got to tell us what happened. Kahui, good morning. All right, man. So what food arguments you had in your house?
Well, so in my household, I cook all the meals for my family.
Okay.
And the last argument we had is I was sick for like 4 or 5 days. And I asked my wife, hey, I already bought all the groceries, and it's the same meals we usually eat.
Mm-hmm.
Can you make them for the kids and us and then make me some soup?
Yeah.
Well, needless to say, I looked at my credit card charges later to see that it was Uber Eats and everything else besides that.
You thought she cooked and it was Uber Eats?
Well, not so much that I thought that she cooked. I thought she would do that because we had all this stuff in my house for it. It's not like she doesn't know how to cook. She just didn't want to do it.
And so after you got better, you had the argument, or did you have the argument while you were sick?
Oh, well, when I was sick, I didn't do nothing but be sick. But when I started feeling better, I was like, you couldn't, like, bring me some chicken noodle soup or nothing?
But you did eat during that time.
I mean, yeah, I did eat, but it's not like we're rich or nothing.
So I was going to say, but did you starve or were you fed?
Yeah, we might have fed, but it's not like money grows on trees.
That's
and
right,
that, you know, magically get better. You know,
that's right.
Food expires.
Does she have a job? Is she a working lady?
No, she's at home.
Okay.
Oh, so she's at home, stay-at-home mom, and you were like, look, I'm sick. I've been sick for 5 days. Do you mind, because you can cook, you know, to cook me up a little something because I'm not feeling well for me and the kids? And she said, sure, baby. And then you see the Uber Eats bill.
Yeah.
On your credit card.
Well, I mean, it's the same account.
It's a family credit card.
But it's still some of your money.
So there's children involved, though, right?
What was that?
I'm sorry, what?
There's children
I don't
involved?
believe in my money. Yeah, well, there's our kids, yeah. A 2 and a 4-year-old.
Oh, you know.
I mean, everyone ate, but it's like,
right.
What's the point of buying chicken? What's the point of buying all this stuff?
Right.
So watch me have to throw it away.
Yeah. And we're going to overpay on Uber Eats. Yeah.
I got you.
The poor woman wanted a break. She didn't want to cook.
A break from what?
She has a 2 and a 4-year-old to take care of. Her husband's laying up in bed.
He's sick.
I get it.
How long did the argument last there, Kahui?
Make some damn soup.
Honestly, arguments never last longer than a day just because I don't like to let that stuff dwell, but it was enough to be really annoying and me to call a radio show when I heard the stuff.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I'm with you.
You got a point there, man. You hold on a second, okay?
You were sold a false bill of goods. You were sold homemade soup, and you got Uber Eats soup. It's not the same.
So here's the thing. He didn't know until after he checked the bill.
I know.
He thought she had cooked all that up in there.
Now we're way past just the soup problem. Now we have a deception.
Oh, my.
But did you get soup?
Yeah.
Yeah, but did you lie about it?
I mean,
there was no lying there.
Unless he wanted soup.
specifically
There was
asked.
a lie
She
of
got soup.
It's a lie of omission.
Debbie, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, let's hear about the last food argument you had in your house.
So we literally it's daily when he's home. So it's always that text on the way home. Hey, what do you want to do for dinner? You want me to stop at the store, whatever. Last night we were like, I got home and he says, what do you want to do for dinner? And I said, I don't know, let's go because we're going out to the Loop. Let's find something out there.
Mm-hmm.
We literally passed 3 restaurants and he said, oh, hey, you want to eat at this said restaurant? And I said, sure. I had terrible service there last time. Let's eat there again. And he literally took me there.
Well, you said yes.
You said sure.
You said sure. Did you not say sure, Debbie? You said sure. In a man's mind, listen, in a man's mind, decision was made. That's where we're going.
Right, because usually it's I don't care. You said sure? Are we
said
going?
sure.
I mean, but I followed it was sure. I had terrible service last time, but let's eat there again.
See, he didn't know you were being sarcastic. He didn't know you were being sarcastic. What he heard was
he knew.
Sure. He said all he heard was sure. That's the destination. That's where we're going.
But did at any point he say, what do you want?
Yeah.
And did you say a place?
I did. I said we could eat here, or we could eat here, and we could eat here. And he's like, what about here? And I said, sure.
Sure, there it is. There it is.
Let's do
There
again.
it is.
Done.
And let me tell you, man hearing. You said we eat there. He said, how about this? You said, sure. At that point, his man calculated this is where we're going, and he is already. He didn't hear anything you had. You said you said from sure back. He didn't say anything. That's what happened.
After that.
Yes.
All right.
Well, you learn a valuable lesson. Don't be sarcastic when it comes to finding a
Right.
restaurant. You hold on a second. Caitlin, good morning. Why y'all looking at each other? What?
Good morning.
It's just intense. Like some of these comments on social
Oh,
media
really?
too.
Okay. Caitlin, last time you had a food argument in your house?
I'm actually a first-time caller.
We got a first-time caller. All right, Caitlin, you're family now. Don't let this be the last time we talk to you, okay?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm actually 11, so a couple arguments. We have a bunch a day because my mom and my dad are both school teachers, and then they work after they
Okay.
go to school.
Okay.
And they usually work until 9 or 10 at night. We usually get home around 10:30 to 11.
Okay.
So it's hard to cook. So me and my brother usually heat up chicken nuggets in the air fryer, but my brother eats all the snacks in the house, so we run out of food so quick. And then my mother and my father like to argue about who's going to go to the store because they both have to work and all that other stuff.
Do you tell them that your brother's eating up all the chicken nuggets?
Yeah, but he's the younger one, so they
Oh.
always think I'm the one doing it.
Yeah. The younger one's always, that's the baby. That's the baby of the family.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't going to ever win that one.
So that's why my mom used to lock food in her bedroom.
He does.
Oh, you do? And your brother still gets the snacks?
He does.
Damn. All right. Ray, what they saying over there that's so intense? Food arguments in the household.
Okay. Nicole says, my ex and I bought a house together, and a couple of months in, he decided to open his mouth and say that I was a bad girlfriend because I didn't cook dinner for him. I
Lord.
struggled to understand why all of a sudden I was supposed to learn how to cook because we now had a mortgage, when the 2 years before he had never had an issue with me not cooking. I had to reread the paperwork to see what I signed up for. Tony says he always asks, how much damn salt you put in this?
That will stop people from cooking right there.
And then Christina said she always asks why she's getting charged extra for sour cream to be put on the side, not in the bowl. And her husband is non-confrontational, so he hates when she questions the food prices.
People are having arguments.
The price is the price.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. B, what they say, man?
XMO, powered by attorney Dan Newland. Interact, need a check. Call Dan Newland. Someone said terrible service is everywhere. They're defending that guy. So how was he supposed to know?
Yeah.
That's where they didn't want to go.
It is true. That's true.
Someone said my husband asked me what I wanted to pick up for dinner after spending $400 in groceries. So they argue because I go to the grocery store and then you say, let's go pick up dinner.
Yes, and we just spent $400 in groceries. Yeah. Detroit.
On the live stream, somebody said, my wife is great, but she is a messy cook. She waits to the end of the meal to clean everything up. I usually clean as I go, so when it's her turn to cook, I just leave the kitchen. Other people fight over it looks like the best way to do things.
Look, if you're in the kitchen cooking, leave me alone.
Yeah.
I tell my wife, hey, I'm going to clean up when I'm done eating. Because I just made all this.
Yeah.
I'm not going to let it get cold while I clean up. I'm enjoying it. And then I'll clean up.
Someone said they get irked with their wife because they know she doesn't always tell the truth when she says it actually does taste good. I mean, she's sparing you your feelings.
Really? All right, Debbie, who's mad at her husband because she told him where to go and he went anyway and she got mad, got yourself a $50 Metro Diner dining card just for you. Miss Ray, what's going on?
We're talking about Cooper Hefner sticking up for his late father, Hugh Hefner.
I want to hear about this. It's Johnny's house.
XL 1067 has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Happy. That's happy. HAPPY. Enter it now. XL1067.com.
I am Ed Sheeran.
This is Ariana Grande.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
1067.
Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
Entertainment news is brought to you by Ideal Image Med Spa. Stubborn belly fat? Try cool sculpting with Ideal Image. Dial pound 250 and say the keywords Radio Ray. So Cooper Hefner, he is speaking out because obviously the series Secrets of Playboy premiered last night on A&E, and it aims to basically unveil the hidden things that were happening inside the Playboy franchise or inside that mansion. Yes. So he came out and he was saying that some may not approve of the life that my dad chose, but my father was not a liar. However, unconventional, he was sincere in his approach and lived honestly. He was as generous in nature and cared deeply for people. So like these stories that are coming out, and he's saying that this is becoming revenge. And so he's trying, he didn't name like the network or what he was talking about. He was just very vague, but obviously everybody knows that that's what he's talking about. You know, Holly Madison was like the first one to really be a part of the teaser for this series when she was talking about it was angry. Very cult-like.
She was angry once they broke up because she thought she was going to be the next Miss Hefner.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. But she was saying that the reason that she thinks the mansion was very cult-like, looking back on it, is because they were all kinds of like gaslighting happening, and like she thought of Hef as a really good guy, but then you think of it and you're like, oh wait, he's not what they say he is in the media, but he's just a nice man. And you know, I don't know, it's all over the place. I have yet to see any of it because it just came out.
Now we were talking about yesterday, and Brian had a good point where you know no one was forced to do that, but y'all telling me in this documentary you saying there was some blackmailing being done where they kind of had to stay.
Yeah, and it just sounds like there was a lot of like controlling going on. Like I didn't watch it, but I read a lot of the interviews and stuff that was like supposed to be said in here, and it seems like none of them were really allowed to take on anything outside of the mansion.
Yeah, I knew
so,
that.
Like it kind of seems like they all, I guess in a way, had like Stockholm syndrome, you know, where like they had this idea of who Hef was and what this lifestyle was, and that's kind of just like what they fell into and what they got used to.
I'll watch it with open mind when it comes to that kind of stuff, but I find it hard to feel bad for people who played it up on a reality show for money. And now you don't like it.
And if I voluntarily go to Brian's house and Brian only let me eat crackers for 2 days, I'm going home.
Right. But if you go home, in this case, you don't have anything. The glam is gone.
Yeah,
I know, and so
it's crazy,
and that's my point. And I'm sure they were probably manipulated.
Oh yeah,
I mean, I'm sure that happened because he seemed like a manipulative dude. I mean, he made a living out of getting people to take off their clothes in pictures.
But you also think about it: if you got on his good side, you got in the magazine.
Right.
Oh yeah, of course.
You know?
Right.
Yeah.
So also,
it was all a means to an end for some people. Now looking back, probably bad choices.
Yeah.
The Playboy organization also spoke out because of the show's release, and they said today's Playboy is not Hugh Hefner's Playboy. We trust and validate these women and their stories, and we strongly support those individuals who have come forward to share their experiences. So they just want to let you know.
Do you think there's a generation of people that don't know what Playboy is?
Yeah, probably.
In its original state.
Yeah. Also, Kim Kardashian is back in the political atmosphere and trying to link up with Hillary and Chelsea Clinton. She was spotted out and about in Los Angeles having coffee with them and talking to them. There was a camera crew that was following them, but what they're saying is that it's not for the Kardashian Project that's on Hulu.
Has that started yet?
I think they posted a trailer for it, but I don't think it started yet.
Okay.
I don't think so either. But what it's for Gutsy Women. And I guess this is like a Clinton-led show for Apple TV+. So Gutsy Women is basically about women that have a diverse and like trailblazers and stuff like that. So they met up with Kim Kardashian, obviously, because she's talking about pushing prison reform and all of that. And so you'll see her on that show as well on Apple TV.
Okay.
Also, Kris Jenner, really quick, she shut Tristan Thompson out. Now, when Kris Jenner says something like that's... It sticks.
Oh, that's the momager?
Momager.
Yeah.
So I guess Tristan Thompson was trying to reach out to her and weasel his way back to Khloe Kardashian through Kris Jenner, the mother, and she shut it down. And
Yeah.
she said that she does not want to hear any more of Tristan's apologies, that she has listened to Khloe Kardashian cry one too many times over Tristan, and she does not care what he has to say.
Most parents only give you one shot to make their kids cry.
Yeah.
One shot and done. She's like, fool, don't come. No, you've done this 3 times.
Yeah.
And now there's another baby.
And she's like, look, this storyline's already been played out. So we need a new storyline.
The reality is we can't make any more money off of this.
Right.
Goodbye.
Not in the script.
Have a good life. All right, we got side tickets coming up. You listen to the story and you decide the outcome. We'll do that on Johnny's House. $810 Johnny's House.
It's going to be mostly cloudy today with highs around 56. Right now it's 51.
Troy, I guess I kind of owe you a little bit of an apology.
What?
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I was out. I wasn't out a lot yesterday, but I was out 2-3 times, and each time that I was out, somebody stepped to me and said that they're from up north and their windows are up too.
Mm-hmm.
And that just blows my mind. I'm like, as cold as was it 38 degrees?
It was cold.
And they said, yeah. They said that's the only way to sleep. I'm like, there's no, listen, I like being under some blankets.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I like that comfy, cozy feeling that you have. But when you get out from under that blanket and it's cold, it throws all that off.
Yeah, it was really hard for me to get out of bed yesterday. But I will say, my house stayed cold yesterday throughout the day. And I was like, didn't want to open the windows again, so we left the windows closed last night, and I woke up sweating last night.
Really?
Did you have the heater on?
No, we don't turn our heat on. I don't think we've ever used our heat in our house one time.
So what is the feeling that you have that it's freezing cold in your house? It's just being under the blankets?
Yeah, I just like the cold, and I just like the fresh air. Like, there's something about, like, the cool, crisp air that I just like the smell and the feeling of it through my home.
I get that. I'll do that during the day, but once it starts getting a little chilly, I'm closing everything, locking everything down. I just don't. I don't know.
I love it.
A lot of people from up north, they said the same thing. They're like, excuse me, I'm from up north, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Because you understand, we talk a lot on the show. We have two shows, the ones you hear and the ones on the commercial break that no one's here. So I don't know sometimes they all blend together.
Yep.
And I don't know if we said this on the air or if we said it. So I said, what are you talking about? Detroit what? Keeping the window up. And I'll just look at them like, really?
Yeah. I will say, leaving our windows open on Sunday night into yesterday morning was a little risky.
Okay.
Because there was one point Sunday night where I was like, somebody should get up and close the windows, but it's not going to be me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there was frost on the ground.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there wasn't frost by my house.
Well, you understand,
but it was still really cold.
Well, you understand, for me, even growing up, I mean, I grew up in somewhat inner city, and we didn't keep windows up at night, period. Because you can keep your window up at night, somebody going to be walking right up in there.
Yeah.
Now, I live in a nice neighborhood, but that thought still never crossed my mind.
We only leave our back windows open.
Really?
I don't leave the front ones open.
Just so you can get that cold air.
Mm-hmm.
And are your slippers right there by the bed?
Yeah, I keep a robe and socks and everything right next to the bed, so I just
I would like to
climb
say
right in.
I'd like to try to see how it feels like, but no. But I have to say I apologize. You're not the only one. You're not crazy.
Well,
There's a lot
people
of
come to
up
your
there.
house to sweat, is what I heard.
He does have a sweat box.
It's like a sauna up in
Like it's
there.
on 81, like it or not.
Listen.
Oh, that's so hot.
Listen, I'm like this. I like the. In the summertime, I play the game of the power bill. I want my power bill to be this amount. Now, if you have to suffer near the end of the month, that's how it is sometimes.
I know I was over there sweating to death.
That's why you're so wealthy.
Oh, wealthy. Wealthy people know, right, Ray? All right, listen.
Hey, money sees money. I know.
And she's looking at me with that money eye. Okay. All right. It's time for us to do side takers. We have two friends, Luna and Nora. They're standing by. They're going to tell their story, and you are supposed to decide the outcome. Now, this one's kind of tough. It has to do with a guy and national TV and all that good stuff. What we want you to do next is listen to their story and then tell us who you side with. We got side takers next on Johnny's House.
XL. As you drive south this March on the Turnpike, you might hear the sounds of Megan Thee Stallion slowly reverberating your windshield. That's the Okeechobee Music and Arts Festival. Tag your festival friend in our Insta feed for free passes at XL 1067.
This traffic center is brought to you by the one and only attorney Dan Newland.
This report is sponsored by Duncan.
We're a little heavy westbound on I-4 near Lake Mary Boulevard, and then from State Road 434 most of the way into Colonial Drive. A crash blocks northbound Orange Blossom Trail at Chancery Lane. There's wreck southbound on Orange Avenue at Bear Crossing Drive. We've got some debris in the center lane here. There's an accident on Fairbanks Avenue at Edgewater Drive. And if you see traffic problems, call the SafeTouchSecurity.com traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Daisy Ash.
'22 is here. Now, this is a big year for you. Have you been thinking about getting engaged? Or is this a big anniversary year? Now you need to get started in the right place. You know where it is. International Diamond Center. This is Florida's premier jeweler, and it's locally owned and internationally connected. The service, attention you deserve, and the absolute best guaranteed direct importer price. They have no commission salespeople at IDC. And you get a lifetime warranty with no strings attached. And they got those designer lines other stores they can't even carry if they wanted to. Names like Tacori and Viraggio and a dozen more exclusive lines. IDC is a total package, and you don't have to compromise on anything. They've got the state's largest selection of GIA and Forever Mark diamonds, whatever shape, whatever size. Only the highest quality, hand-picked diamonds at International Diamond Center, and they promise to beat any price on any diamond you find anywhere else. So make IDC your New Year's resolution, and don't forget to check out the incredible selection of pre-owned Rolex watches. International Diamond Center, 4 easy-to-find locations. Online, you find them at shopidc.com.
Overwhelmed when it comes to handling your personal finances? Credit Karma is here to help you make those big calls with more confidence. Whether you're refinancing credit card debt or paying for an upcoming expense, Credit Confidence technology automatically identifies loans that you're most likely to get approved for. Go to creditkarma.com/loan offers to find the loan for you. That's creditkarma.com/loan offers.
Brought to you by Dan Newlin. In a wreck and need a check? There's only 2 words you need to remember. Dan Newlin.
From the Bogan Munz & Munz Weather Center, trial attorneys for all injury cases.
This report is sponsored by Orlando Health.
Mostly cloudy with showers possible today. High of around 56, 80% chance of rain.
Choose Orlando Health for a healthcare partner that makes life easier. Get convenient access to locations in your community and online scheduling, as well as same-day, next-day, and virtual appointments. Find nationally recognized leaders in award-winning care closer to you at orlandohealth.com.
Hi, I'm Hillary Clinton, host of the podcast You and Me Both. We've got a lot to talk about. So I'm turning to folks with big ideas about pressing topics like, how to repair our democracy. And I'll also be checking in with some of the smartest, funniest, most talented people I know. So join me. Listen to You and Me Both with Hillary Clinton on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Broadcasting live from the Todd Minor Law Studios. Involved in an accident? Get a former insurance company attorney on your side.
Hey, it's Bruno Mars. Okay, enough commercials. XL 1067.
Tuesday morning, it is 8:22, and this is Johnny's house.
It's going to be mostly cloudy today with highs around 56. Right now it's 51.
All right, hang it in there.
I was
hang
just
in
going to
there.
say 80, but I'm like, that's the chance of rain. That's
Yep,
not what I
80%
said.
chance of rain. We got you.
I
We
wish
got
it was
you.
going to be 80 today.
No, not today. Not this week. It's going to be cold for the next week or so.
Saturday, it's going to be 30 degrees.
30 degrees up in here. All right, it's time for Side Takers. That's where you listen to the story first, and then you call us and let us know who you side with. It is just that simple. Brian, if you can't connect lines, I think that is 4 and 5.
Yeah, sir.
All right, let's say good morning to Luna. Luna, good morning.
Hi, morning.
And Nora, good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right, Luna, we'll start with you. What's going on with Side Takers?
All right. So a very popular dating show was casting single women, and, Dora and I both applied, and I actually got a call back, and I think I'm going to actually make it onto the show. Like, the producers love me, and it's going really well.
Now, is this one of those big dating shows? One of them big ones?
Yeah, I can't really say the
I know.
name of it, but-
Okay. So you're going to be on this dating show, all right? And so what's the deal?
There's just one problem.
Okay.
I've been in a relationship with this guy for just about 3 months now. And honestly, it's been like one of the best relationships I've ever been in.
Okay. But the producers don't know you got a boyfriend.
No.
You left that little part out, huh?
I did, and he knows. Like, he's aware, and he's actually very supportive of it.
Okay.
Which is one of the things I love about him. Like, he understands that I started this journey before we started dating, and he's great.
Okay.
But I don't know. I don't really want to lie and be untruthful, but I do really want to do the show. I don't know. I'm stuck.
No, Nora, what's your take on this?
Okay, my take on this is that she should absolutely do the show. Like, listen, I do agree, like, from what she's told me, he is wonderful. But, like, if he understands, and because the relationship is so new, there's, like, nothing online about it anywhere. So it's like the producers wouldn't know unless she said, hey, I have a boyfriend. And, like, I don't know, this kind of exposure could set you up for the rest of your life for success, I'm not trying to be one of those girls that thinks you should just do it for clout, but I mean, also 3 months is only 3 months, so how much do you really know someone? And, like, who's to say if you go on the show, you meet this person, I don't know. I just think that she should definitely do it, and especially if it's like, a big TV show.
I'm just curious.
I don't see a reason not to.
I'm just curious, Nora. Why don't you think you got a call back?
That's a great question. I don't know.
No, I was just curious.
I mean,
I was just curious.
man.
It has nothing to do with the storyline. I was just curious. Okay. All right. So
but I'm confused. You said that you don't want to like lie, but who are you lying to? If your boyfriend already knows.
The producers.
I mean, the producers and essentially whoever I meet on the show, like
yeah.
I
And
can't
essentially,
honestly say
like,
I'm
all of
single.
America that's watching.
So
It's been done before.
So you haven't gone social media public with this new boyfriend.
No.
So there's no picture. So when the producers, checked out all your socials and stuff like that, they just saw a single young lady just out there having fun.
Exactly. And they've talked to a few of my friends, and nobody told them. Like, it's really new, and I'm pretty private about that stuff, which is kind of weird that I'm going on national television.
But what if you Detroit? You watch these shows.
Yeah.
What if it comes to a situation where y'all got to kiss and stuff?
It will.
Oh, it will.
Yeah, and it will also come to a situation where this comes out. So, like, my question for you, like, you'd have to prepare yourself. Are you okay with being the villain of the season? Because you would essentially be made out to be the villain of the season.
Oh my God.
This actually just happened on an episode of The Bachelorette or The Bachelor last night.
Really?
And let me tell you, it didn't work out well in
How
Cassie's
did
favor.
How did they find out that she had a boyfriend?
Because you spend so much time with the other people in the house that you start trusting people. You tell one person something, and even if it's like not a relationship, you just say like, "Oh, I had this friends with benefits that I was seeing before the
And
show."
they told?
Yep, they will.
So
you'll always be made out to be the villain of the season.
Wow. So, but this relationship, getting back to Luna, to this guy, is the relationship is going great.
It's great, and it's like exactly the kind of relationship that I want to be in. But I also know that this is an opportunity of a lifetime, and we've only been dating 3 months, so
But there's a good chance that if you do this, not only you're lying to the producers, but you could really end this relationship. There's a chance.
Yeah.
Okay.
I might mess up the show and mess up my relationship.
Okay, but like
I don't want to say
here's
too
my
much.
thing.
All right. So what's that, Nora?
Here's my thing.
All right, here we go.
Luna's not gonna blab like to the other women on the show that she's with someone, you know. And so I did watch that episode last night of The Bachelor, and that is not how Luna is. Like Luna does not have that type of personality. So I just think like a good opportunity is coming her way to a good person. Why not take
So
it?
Nora, you don't give a damn about that love affair, the love she got with this three-month-old relationship. Girl, you got an opportunity. You need to take that damn thing.
But even if it's not Luna herself saying it on the show, like outsiders while the show is airing will start posting things on social media, and that's what picks up traction. So like regardless, people are going to find out.
Wow.
Even if like the relationship is new, there's going to be friends of this guy that know that they're together that post stuff on social media. There's going to be friends that you think are your friends that are going to post about it on social media. It happens every single season.
So Luna, you're willing to just go ahead and let it run its course, and if it comes out, then that's something that's you have to deal with at the time.
I think so. I think,
Okay.
yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I'm going for. And especially, I don't know, I'm just so far into the interview process, and I feel like letting them know now is really going to upset the producers, and I've wanted to be on this show forever.
All right, Brian, if we can put them on hold. You got two friends, Luna and Nora. They both applied for a casting call for a national dating show. Luna made it, Nora didn't. Luna says she has a boyfriend of 3 months. The producers haven't asked her. She doesn't want to mess that up. She thinks she should tell. Nora's like, girl, you got an opportunity of a lifetime. This could have you set for the rest of your life. Don't tell nobody. If you make it on the show, let it play itself out. If you side with Luna, then she'll probably tell. If you side with Nora, she will not. Who do you side with on Side Takers? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. You can vote on the XL Mobile, which is 41067. You can vote on social media. I don't mind you getting in discussion, but make sure you let us know who you vote for. And if you're watching the live stream, you can cast your vote there. Who do you side with? You side with Luna, she'll probably tell, and she won't make it to the show. You side with Nora, you just let it play itself out. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Who do you side with on Side Takers? We'll talk more about it next on Johnny's House.
New phone? Who dis? Text us at 41067. Brought to you by attorney Dan Newlin. In a wreck? Need a check? Just Google.
8:37 is Johnny's house.
It's going to be mostly cloudy today with an 80% chance of rain. Right now it is 51.
All right, it's time for Side Takers. We got two friends. Luna and Nora, been friends since high school, went to the same college. Well, a popular dating show had a casting around, and they both applied, and they were looking for single women. They both applied, and Luna got a call back, and she's been talking to the producers, and there's a good chance that she's going to make the show. Well, Luna's been in a relationship for 3 months, and the guy that she's with, she said, is very great. He knows about this. He's been very supportive. She said that's one of the things that she loves about him is that, you know what, he understands, he listens. Nora's like, listen, but she thinks she should tell the producers before it starts. Nora's like, girl, you crazy? You only been dating this fool for 3 months, all right? This is a reality show, and if they know you have a boyfriend, you might not get on the show. And Luna's like, well, I don't want to seem that I'm a fraud or anything. And Nora's like, well, just don't tell anybody. He's not on your social media because it's only been 3 months. Just let it play itself out. If you side with Luna, then she thinks she's going to tell the producers. You side with Nora, she absolutely will not. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Who do you side with? We want to talk to you. All right, let's see. Megan, good morning. Megan.
Good morning.
Megan, who do you side with?
I side with Nora 100%.
You say don't tell.
Yes, don't tell. This guy she has been dating for 3 months only. This is an awesome opportunity, and if they're not in a committed relationship, then why say anything? And if she cares about him that much, why is she going to make him look ridiculous on national television? Like, I'm not understanding.
I don't think they never said they weren't in a committed relationship.
Just it's an early one.
It's early.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I even think she said that's one of the reasons I love him. She said.
If she loves him, why is she going on national television to do this? I still don't understand.
Opportunity got him.
I mean, this dude better be the one if she's passing up this opportunity that could set her up for the rest of her life.
All right. We'll put you down for Nora, okay, Megan?
Thank you. Y'all have a good day.
You too. All right. Let's see. Amanda, good morning.
Good morning.
All right. Who do you side with on Side Takers?
Oh, definitely Nora.
Man, this poor guy ain't got a shot, boy.
It's an incredible opportunity. Like, they're only 3 months in. Anything could happen, and it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You shouldn't pass it up. She could end up meeting the real love of her life on the show.
How you know he ain't the real love of her life?
Well, if he is, then she'll know it for sure.
Yeah.
All right, we'll put you down for Nora. All right.
Thank you.
All right, people gonna roll up in here, man.
Yeah, that's how I like it.
Oh, they hung up.
Damn.
All right. Ray, what they saying on social media?
To be honest, 99% are saying Nora needs to go for this. Carla said, I want to see this play out as she sits there, eats her popcorn. Yeah, and Raymond said, be the villain. Go on it, girl.
I've never watched the show. I didn't know they had villains like that. B, what they saying over there, man?
XMO powered by attorney Dan Newland in a wreck. Need a check. Call Dan Newland. Nora's winning by a lot.
Wow.
A couple people say Luna, but most of them say nah. Just go do your thing.
Wow. And what they saying on the live stream?
Yeah, I'd say majority of people on the live stream are also saying Nora. They're just saying, like, you know, the relationship is too new. Go on there, play the game, tell your friends not to blow up your spot.
Man, we got people on the mobile talking about, I'm going to blow up the spot.
Well, I mean, hopefully her name isn't actually Luna. Because that's not a very common name to go on national television with.
People are just so cold. There's people listening right now cannot wait for whatever. It might be 2 seasons from now. How many seasons they film in advance? Like 2 or 3?
Yeah.
It could be 3 seasons from
really
now.
No, they film like 6 months in advance.
Really?
But they don't film like seasons at a time.
Okay, I'm gonna blow up the spot. I'm gonna be the one. Dang, boy, why y'all doing that? All right, you got Luna and Nora. Luna has been, she's in the last final casting to be on a singles dating show. She has a boyfriend in 3 months. Did not tell the producers that. If she tells them, there's a chance she may not be on the show. Nora, her best friend, say, girl, don't tell anybody. They check your social media. He ain't on there. Go ahead and ride this thing out and see where you go. If you side with Luna, she'll probably tell. You side with Nora, she will not. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. You can still text on the XL Mobile. That's 41067. Put it on social media and the live stream. When we come back, we'll find out who you sided with on Side Takers. Orlando's number one hit music station on a Tuesday morning. It's 8:50 in Johnny's house.
It's going to be mostly cloudy today with highs around 56. Right now it is 51.
All right, you got side takers need to find a winner. You got Luna and Nora, been friends for years. They decided that they want to cast for a very popular dating show. Luna got the call back. Nora did not. One thing the producers love Luna, but she forgot to tell them that she's been in a relationship with a guy for 3 months. She said the relationship is going great. It's never been better. The guy's very supportive. He understands, but the relationship is very new. Nora's like, girl, please, don't even think about that boy. It's only been 3 months. This could set you up for the rest of your life. If you side with Luna, she'll possibly tell the producers. You side with Nora, nope, they'll let it play out. Well, through all the calls from up and down the hall, from the XL Mobile, through the house phones, it wasn't even close. You sided with Nora. Nora, you won, but Luna, how you feel?
I mean, I guess I feel like they've spoken. Like, okay, I think I have to keep this a secret now.
Okay, now, how do you think,
relieved.
Now, you're going to tell your boyfriend some of the things that may encounter during this, this ordeal?
I think, I'm not going to be able to talk to him while I'm on the show.
Yeah, for sure.
We're going to see how it plays out, and we'll essentially put our relationship on pause, and then see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
If it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
I mean, you said that you've always wanted to be on this show. This is your opportunity. You've only been in this relationship for 3 months. If this show doesn't work out, if people find out, be the villain, whatever, go back to your relationship.
Wow.
Exactly.
Wow.
If it's still there, because you dating on TV, I'm dating off TV.
Wow.
Well, she'll have a lot of opportunities after she's on the show.
Yeah. Now, Nora, you think you made the right decision in talking your friend into doing this?
Absolutely. I think that this is going to be a great opportunity. Again, I know she's wanted to do this forever, so I'm super excited. And thank you to the callers for siding with me.
Poor guy. Thank you guys, got a
I
little
know.
girlfriend.
He on the sideline, just not even got no say in this.
He's done nothing wrong. He's been a supportive boyfriend.
But he knew this whole time that she was trying out for the show, and she was continuing with the audition process while they were together.
Exactly.
He knew this.
Well, all y'all doing is justifying hurting a man. That's all y'all doing. Justifying breaking a
He's
man's
hurting
heart.
himself.
Man, if this was flipped.
No, I think I'd still feel the same.
Well, listen, Luna, good luck on the show, and we're not going to ask you the name of it. And Nora, they sided with you, so keep us updated. I hope it works out. If it doesn't, understand it. That was a decision y'all made, okay?
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. Good luck. Wow. Okay, so she's going to do it. 3 months, I guess that's not a long time.
It's
for
not a
relationship.
long time. I
Yeah.
get it. And a lot of people go on these shows not even really for the love part of it now, just for the
Yeah.
fame part of it. So, I mean, I see that part.
Now, Detroit, you watch these shows a lot, and most of the people are on there are very attractive people.
Yeah,
What would you say the percentage of them went on these shows and they had some type of significant other back home?
a lot of them. I think a lot of them do it, but it's just how much clout you get from the show kind of is based off of how far you go. Like the girl that got sent home last night because she didn't even have a boyfriend. She just had like a friends with benefits that she was hooking up with before the show.
Somebody told?
Yeah, somebody told. So it came out. I mean, you could tell that while she was on the show, she was kind of trying to play it up so that she did get like a lot of attention from the viewers, but like it didn't work out in her favor because she doesn't even have a lot of followers. Like
So
she
her-
didn't gain anything from it.
So her pretty much, she's done as far as the popularity she's going to get from that show.
Yeah. I mean, I think she's not on the show anymore, and I don't think it kind of just left like a bad taste in people's mouths. I think at first people loved the drama aspect of the show, but now it's like the drama is so.
Yeah.
It's too much drama and not enough of like the love story. Like we haven't seen like a successful love story from The Bachelor in a long time.
Yeah.
So I think that's just like what people are longing for now. So it's like when you put in the drama and that's the main focus of it, it kind of just gets old.
A couple years ago, somebody was in trouble because her and her boyfriend had a plan for her to go on the show.
That was Bachelor in Paradise
Is that
last
what it was?
season. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and they were actually two people who had a lot of followers because they were fan favorites because they both made it far in their season.
Uh-huh.
But once all that came out, they dropped followers drastically.
And if that's the show, then they eventually go home anyway, right?
Yeah.
So if it gets to that point, that's pretty far along. But
Yeah.
then you go home, so you're going to have to go home
Yeah.
where it's
For-
happening anyway.
For Bachelor in Paradise, they actually, like, everybody else in the house was like, we don't want you guys here. Like, you're not here for what
Yeah.
you're supposed to be here for, so you need to leave. So
Well,
they basically
that's a
kicked
little
them
bit of
off the
salt.
show.
Yeah, it's a little salt.
And then they like, literally each lost, like, 30,000 followers.
Some of them almost said, I'm going to be looking on all dating shows, find a Luna and expose her. Why would
Yeah.
you do that? That is so mean.
That's most likely not her real name, so.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably
I hope not. 'Cause that's not a very common name to go on television with.
It's somebody who's just in there going to all dating shows.
Yeah.
Now, you got to understand, there are some on like Netflix now, and you better, good luck.
See, the mobile said what I said.
What's that?
It's funny now, but if it was a dude, he'd be a dog.
He would be.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Ray,
you want to
double
say
standard. I don't think he would be.
No?
If for 3 months.
Yeah.
And that's your opportunity.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, you're nice, because the masses would say, man, what a sleazeball, blah, 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 blah.
All right. Well, you guys decided with Nora, so Luna's going to do the show, not tell the producers, and this poor guy, I guarantee that my relationship is over.
The producers would probably like to know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, even if they told the producers, they would probably eat this stuff up.
That would probably actually get her there a little bit longer if they could figure out a way to do it.
A way to hide it.
Because now they got a storyline behind it.
Yep.
Okay, you never know. All right, Miss Ray, what's going on in your world?
Don't accuse Taylor Swift of not writing her own music.
Somebody did that.
Yes.
All right, talking about it, Johnny's house.
XL 1067 has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Pay. That's pay. Enter it now. XL1067.com.
What's up? This is Billie Eilish.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
This is Dua Lipa.
1067.
Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
So we all know that Taylor Swift is a very good writer, very good creator, and all that stuff.
Yep.
Well, Damon Albarn, I didn't know he was from Blur and Gorillaz.
Okay.
Did you know that?
Both of those groups?
Both of them. I don't know. I was surprised by that. But anyways, he basically called out Taylor Swift saying that she does not write her songs. And yeah, so she caught wind of it on social media and basically.
Said, oh, hell no.
Yeah, so he learned his lesson. Basically, Taylor Swift came back blasting saying, I was such a big fan of yours until I saw this. I write all of my own songs. Your hot take is completely false and so damaging. You don't have to like my songs, but it's really effed up to try and discredit my writing. Wow. So in the end, Damon came back and gave an apology. Eventually, he said, I totally agree with you. I had a conversation about songwriting, and sadly, it was reduced to clickbait. I apologize unconditionally. And he basically said that, like, listen, it was somebody twisting my words, but even though he kind of did say it, it just went viral.
Well, you just found out what Taylor Swift's hot button is.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Say she don't write her own music.
I mean, I feel like that's probably a sensitive subject with her, especially after everything happened with her masters, because, like, on a lot of her earlier music, she is the only songwriter that's credited. So for her, it's probably like, I'm already not getting to own the music that I once wrote,
and now you're
saying I didn't even write it.
I don't think she's good at it. I mean, I know that's like the minority opinion, and that's cool with me.
Her earlier music, she was. Her newer music, I personally don't really care for, but like her first couple of albums, I thought she was a lyrical genius.
I mean, so was
but
Dr.
that's
Seuss.
coming from like a teenage girl
Right.
who was like going through her first heartbreak, and like Taylor Swift
she related to you on that
yeah.
level. In that level.
Yeah. So, did you see Arnold Schwarzenegger got into a multi-car wreck?
I saw the pictures of it.
And the crazy thing is, it looked like it was from like a movie.
Yeah.
So when they saw
I gotta look it
Arnold
up.
standing on the sidelines, or like the side of the car after this whole car accident happened,
It was
they
like a
thought it was like a
pileup.
movie stunt.
Yeah, it was like a big pileup thing.
Really?
It was a big
weird.
car crash, and so luckily one of the people that was in the car accident was such a huge Arnold Schwarzenegger fan that they were like, oh my gosh, it's fine no matter what, like it's okay, like I love you so much, and they were shocked. But the sad thing is that
Oh, my
person
goodness.
that is a huge fan, you see that?
Yes.
Yeah, his
How did
like
it go up on the side like
I
that?
don't know, his Yukon or whatever is like up in the air. And like all the cars are just like, So basically what happened though is that the accident involving him, she was at a red light going to turn on Sunset Boulevard, and his SUV collided with a red Prius, and then before he knew it, it was like a car pileup.
Yeah. I mean, pile up.
Yeah. And she thought she broke her spine. And so she's been having really bad like neck pain and back pain. And what she does for a living is that she drives patients, older patients that can't take care of themselves, to their doctor's appointments. So instead of her going to the hospital, she basically sat there with the patient that she was supposed to be taking to the hospital to make sure they were okay.
Wow.
But long story short, she was saying that she's now experiencing a lot of pain, and she's concerned about her job moving forward. So I wouldn't be surprised if he cuts her a fat check or
Because I'm
something.
like, hey, man, I'm a big fan. Then pull out that neck brace from the back seat. I'm a big old fan.
It really
I'm
don't
a
matter
big fan.
which celebrity hit me. I'm getting paid.
Yeah, right? I mean, even if it was like your favorite person on the planet.
That's fine. Cool. Yeah, I still like you.
Because I guarantee the lawyer saying, hey, listen, you ain't suing him.
Right.
You're suing his insurance
Right.
company.
It ain't him.
It ain't him.
I'm going to end up on a billboard.
That's a great way of putting it. Travis Pastrana, he's obviously very huge in the X Games and in motorsports and all that stuff. Well, he's hospitalized here in Florida as well.
Oh, no.
He tried to do a stunt down in Fort Lauderdale, and where he would basically jump from the Hyatt Hotel, and his parachute was supposed to like open up and all that stuff, but he deployed his parachute just a little too late, so he hit the ground with some force, like very badly. So he had to go into immediate surgery, and they said that the adult male, which was Travis Pastrana, was treated for serious but stable conditions at Broward Health. But he's been in Florida a lot lately. I know in the Keys he was filming something, and
Well, that got to be the worst. You know what speed you need to take before you hit the ground.
Yeah.
And it ain't slowing down.
I mean, and also you're 38 years old, which isn't old, but I feel like at some point you might want to retire doing these little stunts.
Look at the dude's a jackass.
I know. Which, by the way, did you see the crazy thing that Steve-O wants to do?
No, what did he do?
What?
He said he wants to like end his jackass career by getting like breast implants and getting shot in the jaw or something. I swear. I saw that headline this morning and I was like, that's crazy.
I believe he really wants to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't put it past him, but it's like, Why?
I don't know. And I remember when everybody was like, "Oh, that guy is on so many drugs," but like he's sober now
He's
and
not
he's still
now.
doing this stuff.
Hey, there was a guy who lost a bet and got himself breast implants.
Yeah.
He liked them so much he didn't take them out.
Stop.
He's probably still has them on. He didn't take them out. He lost some type of bet, and he kept them in. All right, let's find out what's trending. We'll do that next on Johnny's House. Now, no, wait, it's the time. It's Johnny's House.
It's going to be mostly cloudy today with highs around 56. Right now it is 51.
A lot of things are trending around the world. Detroit, tell us some of them.
Couple national days. It
All
is
right.
National Plan for Vacation Day. So
Got to have a whole day for that.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
If you've been wanting to plan a trip, today's the day to do it. It's also National Irish Coffee Day.
I like some Irish coffee.
Love me an Irish
Yeah,
coffee.
I like coffee.
It's Opposite Day.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Just
do everything
I don't
opposite.
know, I do everything, yeah.
Okay.
It just always makes me think of the episode of SpongeBob where Patrick's like, I'm Squidward, and SpongeBob's like, no, I'm Squidward, and then Patrick's like, all right, fine, and then SpongeBob's like, you're somebody else. He goes, okay,
I ain't gonna
I'm
lie.
Squidward, I'm Squidward, I'm Squidward,
I ain't gonna lie.
Squidward.
I missed that episode.
There's an episode of Seinfeld where George decides to do everything exactly opposite than what his initial thought to do is because he's such a screw up.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
everything
that's
else,
funny.
everything goes perfect for him.
Really?
When he
Okay.
does everything opposite of what his initial, impulse is to do.
That's funny. It's also National Florida Day.
Yeah!
So Florida does have its
Florida
own day.
Day. Yes.
So that's pretty cool. Also, the number one thing that has been trending on Twitter all morning long, probably since last night, the hashtag Temper Tantrum Joe. sure you guys saw the video by now.
Yeah.
Joe Biden was caught on a hot mic
Hot
moment
mic,
last
man.
night.
Yeah.
He was asked by a reporter something about inflation, and Joe Biden was not aware that his microphone was still on and called him a stupid son of a bee.
Yep. He said, "What a stupid son."
Yep. Yep.
The problem I have with it, not that he said it, but it's not a stupid question. What's up with this damn inflation, dude?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's my problem with it.
So I thought that was pretty funny. Now, supposedly he did call the reporter afterwards to apologize. Obviously, he saw it. Everybody in the world saw it.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I thought that was pretty funny.
That's the second time I think in this month
What a hot mic.
that he's been hot mic'd. Yeah.
Yep. Hot mics are dangerous, boy.
Also, in case you didn't know, the Winter Olympics start in just 10 days.
I've seen some of the. I seen on NBC that was talking about it.
Yeah.
But
So
I heard you can't. There's no spectators, and
Yeah.
we're not sending anybody over. And
I saw Beijing 2022 was trending today, and then I saw that it said 10 days until the Winter Olympics, and I was like, dang, I feel like I haven't even seen anything about it. I enjoy the Winter Olympics.
Do you?
I
You
think
like
I
it-
like
you like it
them
better
more.
than summer?
Yeah, because I like to watch the hockey. I like to watch the
Yeah.
figure skating.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I find it interesting. Also, McDonald's is trying out something new, a peanut butter crunch McFlurry, which sounds
Okay.
really good. So it looks like it's got crushed up peanut butter cookies in it along with some chocolate.
Okay.
I guess it's been, executed at a McDonald's right outside of LA. So I don't really know how many other locations have it right now, or when it is going to go nationwide. But I mean, it sounds really good. I would
Mhm.
try it. I'm on board with it.
So you ain't hating it?
No.
Okay.
I'm not at all.
Okay. All right, listen, we come back. What are some things that you used to do before COVID, and now you're like, nah, I don't think I'll do that anymore? That's what we're getting into. We'll do that next on Johnny's House. 920 Orlando's number one hit music station. It's XL 1067.
It's going to be mostly cloudy today with highs around 56. Right now it is 51.
All right, there's an article out, and there people are talking about some things they won't do anymore since the pandemic.
Yeah, just things that they don't do anywhere because
Okay.
of the pandemic, and things that a lot of them say that they probably never will do again.
Really?
Yeah, some people are saying wearing makeup. Obviously, if you're still working from home, you kind of just got out of that routine, and then you realize that it might just be a waste of time.
Okay.
Going to work when you're sick, because I think that's
Oh,
something a lot of us have always done. It was just normal.
Oh, yeah, they encourage you now.
Yeah.
Hey, get up out of here.
Yeah, if you sneeze now,
get
don't
out
come
of
up in
here.
here.
Right, people look at you funny. Sharing drinks with people.
I never did that.
I used to never think twice about like asking my friend like, oh, do you want to try this? But now I'm a little, I don't like to do that. Even if it is a good friend, like obviously like you're hanging out with them, you know them, but I don't need your mouth on my stuff.
Yeah.
Blowing out candles on a birthday cake, then serving the cake to other people.
That's funny. I got a cake from the volunteers at Baby DJ, and when it's time to blow out the candles, I took a piece of paper.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah. And just some other things like just going out anywhere without thinking twice about it, going to the store to just browse.
Yeah. I was thinking about that, and I was thinking to myself, there's nothing that I didn't do before that I haven't. But I think one thing is that I used to enjoy going to the grocery store. I would go like once we got off the air, and it was pretty much empty. And, just walking down the aisles and, oh, yeah, I don't have that. I don't do that now. I'll go in. It's like I shop now. I know what I want. I know the aisle's on. I get it, and I get out. Because people in grocery stores are weird now, man. If you got a mask on, they look at you. If you don't have a mask on, they look at you. So that's one thing I won't do, just casually shop anymore. I know where I want. I know the store well enough to know where to get it, and then I'm out. Ray, you got anything you'll? Because I can't think of anything else.
I feel like I'm going to continue like sanitizing my hands and washing my hands after I leave a place because you know what? Like even though we're in the middle of like people getting sick with COVID and all that, my kids and my household hasn't been as sick as before.
Yeah.
Because everybody is so cautious about the germs and protecting each other and
so you continue to sanitize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Usually I'm still doing everything the same. Like I'm going to the store, I'm browsing.
Yeah.
Troy, you got anything?
I would definitely say the hand sanitizer. I mean, I was always somebody who was good about that, but now it's like that's the first thing I do when I get in my car after going somewhere.
Yeah.
I still don't really touch gas pumps.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never really thought about how dirty they are until the pandemic, and now that it's like so easy to just grab a paper towel or grab like a napkin from my car, I just don't like touching them.
I'll still grab them.
Yeah.
That didn't stop me.
No, Wawa used to have those like plastic gloves.
Yeah,
and so I actually took a stash of them. I put them in my car, and I still use those.
Yeah.
I just reach in there, just grab that handle.
Me too.
I figured the gasoline would kill all
Sometimes
that.
I lick it first.
You would.
Be anything you stop.
No, I mean, part of it's because I'm immune to COVID, but the other part of it is I didn't change anything really.
Yeah.
So no, I mean, I do wash my hands more thoroughly than I did
Yeah.
before because I didn't really think of the 20-second rule.
Yeah.
And so now I make sure that I get like under my fingernails and my thumbs and all that stuff every time I wash my hands. But I think that's a good thing. But other than that, I don't think I never did anything different, so there's nothing I won't do.
I guess I will think about if I go to someone's home or something like that, and I'll think to myself, are they using any type? Because there's some people, they don't give a damn about COVID, whatever.
Yeah.
So I'll think about that before I'll agree to do something. But other than that, I haven't changed anything. All right, is there something that you used to do that you don't do anymore because of the pandemic? We want to talk to you. Got Detroit Pistons Orlando Magic games. It's going to be Friday the 28th at the Amway Center. If you'd like to buy tickets now, go to orlandomagic.com and get ready to experience Magic together. All right, but you got to tell us what are some things you used to do before the pandemic that you do not do right now. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. If you want to text and tell us, and we'll read it for you. The XL Mobile is 41067. Get a discussion on social media, and the live stream is up and running. You can drop a comment there. During the pandemic, you used to do this. Now you don't. What is it? Somebody's going to see the Piston Magic game. It can be you, but we got to talk to you first on Johnny's House.
That's ridiculous.
934, Orlando's number one hit music station is XL 1067, Johnny's house.
Mostly cloudy today with an 80% chance of rain. Right now it is 51.
Gotta love the live stream, y'all. You gotta watch the live stream.
I don't know what I was thinking just now. That was
Brian
ridiculous.
was in thought. He went to put his headphones on. They were not on his head, so he just makes this motion.
They usually sit on top of my head,
Yes.
like during the breaks, but I took them off because I was doing some audio stuff.
Yep.
And I went to put them back on, and I just grabbed at the air and slid them down. But I really looked confused.
Yeah, you did.
Like, where are they? What happened to them?
You guys got to watch the live stream.
You have to. That's where all the fun is.
That's where the good stuff that you don't hear happens.
Uh-huh. All right, listen, there's some things you used to do before the pandemic that you don't do now. Got a pair of tickets to the Detroit Piston Orlando Magic game, but you got to share with us first what it is. Patrice, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
All right, so what do you used to do before the pandemic you don't do now?
Grocery shop, for sure.
Now, I'm going to tell you, Patrice, I tried that. They don't pick out the produce like I would.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that bothers me, and it bothers me a lot because I ordered a watermelon.
I know what you mean.
And they gave me a mini. And I ain't trying to go through. I wanted the full-fledged melon, and they sent that mini, and it just bothered me. I get it.
I always put it in the instructions, get me the ripest get me the ripest avocado, like things like that. I feel like that's helped a lot. But as a mom of a toddler who had a baby at the height of the pandemic in 2020, that has been a game changer.
Yeah. Sure. I met a new person, and I went to grab the grocery store. He didn't put it on the steps, and he goes, I got to put it down and take a photo. I'm like, no, you don't.
No, just put it in my hand.
Put it in my hand. Take a photo with me. I'll smile with it. And he looked confused. He looked really confused. All right. You hold on one second there. Dylan, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
All right. What is something you used to do before the pandemic and you don't do anymore?
Use water fountains.
Man, I ain't used water fountain in years.
Yeah, I haven't done that in a long time. I mean, not because I was against it. I don't think I've ever been in a situation.
The water's always hot.
Yep. And a lot of places still have theirs blocked off.
We got ours.
They tape it off.
We got one outside the men's bathroom here. I think it works.
Yeah.
I think it works. All right. You hold on a second. And Sarah, good morning.
Good morning.
You used to do this before the pandemic. You don't do it now. What is it?
I don't go on dates with my wife anymore. We do it at home. We got an adventure challenge book where we scratch off dates and we make them work at home, and we do cute little setups at the house like we'd actually be going out. Like we cook and act like it's a diner.
Oh, so why did you decide not to? Why did you decide not to do that anymore?
My wife got laid off. Oh, I'm gonna cry, but my wife got laid off, and we have a 10-year-old, so to make things work, we just do it at home, and
Well, I heard everybody in the world hiring. That's what I heard. I mean, I ain't out there, but I heard everybody hiring.
They are, and I got hired at Universal, but that was a mistake.
Okay, we ain't got to get into your business with that. Go ahead, dump it. Yeah, all right.
I'm like, hey.
I was about to go live on the next call, but I don't think I will on that one. B, what is something they say now that they didn't do before the
people? From the XL Mobile, powered by Attorney Dan Newland.
If I'm mad about something and I got an open mic on the airwave, I'm saying it.
Right. No, yeah, but we can't because we ain't got both sides. We can't just let you be bad-mouthing people. Powered by Attorney Dan Newland. Interact, need a check, call Dan Newland. Someone said before the pandemic they could go to a friend's house unannounced, but they can't do that anymore.
I haven't done that in years. Just roll up over somebody's house?
Yep.
I haven't done it in years.
Potlucks.
I never did that.
But this person liked to bring everything, but they can't no more because no one does potlucks anymore. They like to bake and cook and everything. So they can't really do that.
I saw a photo of someone had potluck and they were cleaning something in like a sink.
Yeah.
And that turned me off against it.
And then some of the good things, someone said they used to bite their nails. They don't do that anymore because of where your hands have been.
Okay.
And then someone said one thing that I can't do as much as I used to, which is a good thing, is see my mother-in-law. It's been a blessing because I can't stand that itch. And now I got a great reason to not see her.
Why would you share that?
In fact, y'all should do a segment on your show called "How Bad Is Your In-Law?" Because I got enough.
Was that you that wanted to bring that up?
I actually just pitched that yesterday because I found an article where people were sharing
All right, pitch that tomorrow.
horror stories.
This person says I got enough material for the whole show.
All right, pitch that for tomorrow. Pitch that for tomorrow. We might have to do that.
Hey, I ain't gonna say your number on the air, but you call us tomorrow.
Yeah, you call us tomorrow. Detroit.
Lots of people on the live stream saying how they're still going to keep sanitizing afterwards. Some people are saying the things that they have started doing because of the pandemic, like tipping servers and delivery drivers more than they used to.
Okay.
So that's a plus.
Okay. The gentleman who gave us the idea, not because you don't like your in-laws, we're going to hook you up because we like to spread it around. We asked you to hit us on the XL Mobile, and you did, and you can win that way too. Detroit Pistons, Orlando Magic. Got a game on Friday. If you'd like to get tickets now, you can go to orlandomagic.com. All right, let's get out of here. It's 9:39. 9:45, time for us to get out of here. I got a meeting and 2 Zoom, or what's the other one? It's not Zoom, but
Microsoft Teams.
Got 2 of those today. So it looks like it'll be a limited sleep day for me. Detroit.
Just a meeting around here. I'm trying to get a good nap in since yesterday I didn't get one, and I really want to watch that Playboy docuseries, so I'm going to try to find that.
I got to make myself a reminder.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to mooch off my parents' cable login for that because I don't think I get that channel on my streaming service. So.
Hey, that's what family's for.
Yeah.
That's what.
I mean, I created my mom's password, so it's only right.
Oh, she ain't even got to know.
No.
Brian, has that Fresh Prince reboot started yet?
I think it starts this week.
Because I got it.
That's on Peacock. Though,
yeah, I got that because I got my parents wrestling.
Yeah,
so.
I think it starts this week. Or it may have just started this past weekend.
Something from Bel Air?
It's called Bel Air.
Bel Air.
Just plain Bel Air, yeah.
All right. Bro, what you got going on today?
Meetings. Got one in the morning, one in the afternoon. Got some rum business to handle in between. So just a busy day. And then the kid has hit me up. We got some history to work on. But I love history. So.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah,
beautiful.
No, it's cool. I don't mind when he asks me for help on history. Help me on math? I'm actually just, it's like swimming with an anchor. If I'm helping you with math, I ain't helping.
Yeah.
So.
All right, Ryan Seacrest, take this thing. Y'all have a beautiful day. We will see y'all tomorrow.